Wait, is this gonna be something we fix in post?
There we go. Finally, StreamYards did tell us that it was going to get shitty. So let me say it properly. Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hickson. With me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back at it again under day 10 of quarantine. And I'm telling you, those pillows smushed together on my couch are looking mighty fine.
Dion, that's Hillary.
Oh, shit. Oh, that girl.
That man chuckling in the background was the last time going, Big Rig, Nick Utam.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm in my Appalachian bunker / honeycomb hideout right now, and it's getting a little weird in here. I'm hearing voices, and there's nobody here.
I feel like everything should be called the Honeycomb Hideout.
It should.
It should. I like it. It's a nice, quaint name. And finally, we have American Ramrod Kendo Slice.
Quarantine. I haven't noticed a thing.
Quarantine, more like quarantine, am I right? No, I will not sit out with you. So, folks, we are back with another episode of World Class Bullshitters, episode 212. It is, I guess, the third or fourth week of all this shit going down. So we're back to have some fun with you guys here on YouTube.
First off, I got some shit I got to clear up because usually I can finish my episodes of the High Counselor, in this case, Fandom Menace tonight. Go ahead and take a listen there, folks. I got beef with my boy Jeff and goddamn Midnight's Edge. First of all, they continue to spread the rumor that I want more copies of motherfucking Dark Fate. Now, granted, the joke was funny, especially the bit about me using this toilet paper, but you two, I'm goddamn disappointed in both of you.
Are you disappointed or betrayed?
I wouldn't say betrayal because then we brought up the tattoo thing, which I still think is a hilarious fucking idea. But god damn it, I'm disappointed. Midnight's Edge, you slut. I expected more from you.
Yeah, Tom.
It's amazing what lengths he's going to try to cover up the fact he loves that movie.
I know, it really is.
It's impressive.
That smells a little bit more like betrayal.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't you. Oh shit, I gotta listen to it again. It's funny because the second thing he types in is I had nothing to do with that. My bad, brother. My bad.
So we're going to start our show off like we always do and thank our newest patrons. So we have a big patron, $25, Bobby James. We'd like to thank you very much for joining us over on Patreon. Folks, this week we put up our political podcast. That was fun. Obviously, we're talking about this virus. We also talked about the wrestling show, which we have Wrestling with Bullshit. That is live. And we'll be putting up a lot more stuff as the weeks go on. So as you guys know, a lot of people are trapped in their homes. There's not a lot of stuff. Sports are canceled. The Olympics are postponed. All sorts of big major things are going down. But World Class Bullshitters will be here for you to entertain you during all this bullshit and afterwards and the time after that. So just keep on coming back. We'll be pumping out more content that we know you love. So with that out of the way, we also want to talk about just a brief thing. So Dion, Kendo, we talked about it for just a moment before the show. That Benoit documentary over on Vice, holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
100%. It was insane. Which is funny because I gotta get my shit together and get in the wrestling show. We were talking about this shit, but Jeff and I have talked about this for fucking so many years of our friendship. Obviously, everyone knows that wrestling is a huge thing for us. I know Eddie Guerrero is definitely on Jeff's list as some of the greatest of all time. He's in my top 5. I was a huge goddamn Eddie Guerrero fan. There are days where he was one of my favorites. By proxy, I was a big Benoit fan. That, especially part 1, man. Like just Chavo describing that whole sequence when they're at the hotel and Chris's reaction, and then Jericho talking about the funeral, like that. See, my black ass decided to watch it at work. So I'm sitting at the desk. Luckily, no one was fucking there. But I'm sitting there at work, tears in my goddamn eyes, like, God, man, So that one, that both parts actually hit really close to home. And even though it's very sad, it kind of, especially for hardcore wrestling fans, brought up a lot, and it's in a weird way a reminder of some of the reasons we love wrestling.
Kendo,
It was very good. I liked it quite a bit. Pretty deep. You think you know the story of Chris Benoit? but then you kind of get the behind the scenes stuff. And the thing, my biggest takeaway was Chavo and Jericho are great people. And then I watched the after
Dark episode or whatever.
Yeah, and Chavo was talking about how people will still send him tweets on Twitter. That is the last text message Benoit sent him about the dogs being locked up. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with people?
A lot. I don't think we can get to the bottom of that in one episode, but we'll try if you want.
Nah,
I didn't think so either. Fuck it, let's just have fun.
Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So, now, Nick, I know that you haven't. You're not as much of a wrestling fan. You definitely know the Benoit stuff, but I did see something that made me think of you this week. Stuart Gordon passed away.
Yeah, man. I just heard about that this morning, and I was a little bit. I was like, what? I was like, please don't let it be the fucking corona. And I was like, okay, it wasn't. It was natural causes. We're okay. He died of like a heart attack or something. It's fine. But yeah, man, that was a little shot. But I mean, that's the thing with horror is that a lot of the big names are dying away because nobody wants to let anybody new in because it's just they're all used to those the legends
old
basically
faces.
of horror. Yeah, the old faces. Yeah, so I mean, it's really hard to I mean, we lost Angus Scrimm a couple years ago as well, and that was a big one. So I mean, it's weird to see that, but then again, it's just like horror needs to expand and get out of the 70s and 80s and that kind of genre. Which I mean, that was really good, but like, let's get some new people in this. Let's make some new legends and some new stories and stuff like that, and keep it going. Keep it rolling.
Agreed. I really love Reanimator, and so I was kind of bummed out.
I remember the picture you drew at the convention, and you had to put a little post-it over it.
So, for those out there who don't know, there's a scene in the film Reanimator where a severed head goes down on a woman. And I was working a convention that the actress was going to be at, and I thought, well, I sell horror art prints. What can I do that's different and unique? So I made a first-person POV picture of a man holding his own severed head, going down on the actress, and people bought it and had her autograph it, and it was fucking bizarre.
Dude, it was. Dude, I remember. I think it was like the second convention we had done together. Maybe it was the third. But I walked over to your booth, and I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, we were already friends at that point. So.
Yeah, dude, it was great. I was like, shit, that's great.
Have you ever noticed, though, we've never worked a convention as our own vendors since the show started?
That's true.
I'm okay with that. We work conventions as friends now.
I enjoy that way more. We it's way looser. Like we just drink and have a good time. Like I like that better than trying to like hawk shit. Because because like the conventions were always like a fucking dice roll. Because could be awesome, could be shit. And it was really just difficult to do, and I don't like that kind of thing anymore. Like if that's what you do for a living, that's awesome. Kudos to you, but I couldn't take the inconsistency. I really couldn't.
I couldn't either. Some weekends feast, other weekends famine, but we had a lot of fun, so that's what I look back on.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! It was so much fun.
So tonight, folks, we're getting ready to start the show. So if you could do me a favor, spread the word. Let everyone know that we're live, because for some reason YouTube is not. I've been receiving quite a few messages. Somebody told me, I think it was Tom from Midnight's Edge, said that it never even told people that we went live with the High Council. So we didn't get we're not getting notifications out because YouTube's on automated mode. So
no. What happens is everybody's watching YouTube now, and it's flooding their their bandwidth, and they're freaking out.
Yeah, well, thank you, YouTube, for spurging out on us. Dion. Now, first off,
yes.
You guys all know the name Captain America, so that's not even like a correct type of thing I have to ask.
Is that like a brand name? Do they sell towels or something?
They sell ketchup.
They sell underwear, Dion. They sell underwear.
Oh, just like
they sold banana hammocks.
Ooh.
They do. They're the best at it.
Man.
But no, Dion, you're the only person here on this stream that might know the name Rob Liefeld, correct?
Yeah.
Kendo, you're not aware of Rob Liefeld, are you?
Is he the lead singer for that one band, Judas Priest?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Rob Liefeld is a very famous comic book artist. He co-created Deadpool and Cable and a host of other characters, but he's most known online for this image right here.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that is a real drawing by a real professional.
Oh my god,
he's got bosoms.
He's got
a lot of stuff. But this is Rob Liefeld's infamous Captain America drawing. When you type in Google Cap You Google Captain America Rob Liefeld, this is what pops up. And there's
Oh man,
hundreds of
I remember when that showed up online. I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, would you like to laugh some more? Because
Yes.
they've recreated it with Chris Evans.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, it's not pretty. So if you're drinking a beer, if you're eating a snack, stop, get yourself prepared, because in 3, 2, 1, go, we're sharing it, and there it is. So they've recreated that image with Chris Evans.
Oh god, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's still
His
a very
head is
large.
So tiny. His head is so tiny.
He hasn't skipped chest day in
Ever,
years.
ever. You know, all the
Yeah.
years he was frozen in the ice, he was fucking working his.
No. Here's the problem. He's never skipped chest day, but his legs are like fucking noodles.
Yeah.
He's
No
like
kidding.
that fucking dude in Brazil that was putting goddamn vegetable oil in his goddamn chest and upper arms.
Oh god. Ugh.
I remember that. It didn't.
was-
That's gross to me.
It didn't end well. It didn't end
It
well.
didn't end well.
I'm an Avenza.
At least it ended though. So I thought this would be a fun thing because I love when these artists, these professional digital renderers, take old artwork and make it realistic. There was a cool one from Batman the Animated Series, and yeah, it was this that caught my eye, and I thought this would be a fun way to start our show. So yeah,
Cap looking thick, man. He about to sell some real thick chicken breasts. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never gonna go hungry out there in the wild.
let's just stop looking at that right now. So
Sprinkle some salt in them motherfuckers. You got yourself a nice midnight snack, Cap.
there's going to be some salt tonight, dude. This is a stream that involves
Shit.
Hollywood gender swapped remakes, actors and celebrities,
motherfucker.
fans.
That has
Comic-
totally worked every
Hey.
time.
Dude, there are
Oh, yeah.
comic book writers telling us to eat a bag of pre-fucked dicks.
God.
So tonight's gonna be fun.
Well, there's one thing I want to say before we get into the meat of the episode.
Yes.
I've noticed a lot of females I follow on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook are all having an OnlyFans account. Some of y'all don't need an OnlyFans account. Some of y'all just need a podcast. Okay, you can't sell an OnlyFans account with what you got. Just quit it.
Oh, damn.
Damn, dude. F in the chat for the Instagram thoughts, man.
That's
God
some
damn.
shade, bro. Ouch.
Damn, Nick over here throwing haymakers. He's throwing the first
Yeah.
punch tonight, boys.
Fucking
That-
Nick, the thought
That's all
slayer.
Hey, I love looking at ass and titties on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I love it, but some of y'all need to quit fucking posting links of your OnlyFans because I've seen you, and you ain't making a dime. So calm the fuck down.
No dimes will be had that.
Yeah, get together with
Right.
your other friends who can't sell an OnlyFans and make a podcast that somebody can just listen to.
Make a podcast, bitch. What you doing over there? Stop fucking around.
It's all
reminds me
played. It's
that,
all played.
That meme that went, I think it was like the last summer of the chick that was I think it was Facebook, but it might have been Instagram. But she's in the bathroom and she's like pretending like she can't pull her pants up over her butt, and her fucking boyfriend comes in, just goes, "What the fuck are you doing? You keep making these goddamn videos. Look," and he just pulls her fucking pants up and goes, "Look, you have no ass. It's flat back here." And he just fucking runs his hand down her back. And he goes, "Okay, done. Now stop making these stupid ass videos," and walks out the bathroom. And then she stops the fucking video. I was just like, "Now that's good. That I really hope that they were in on it. But if that shit was real, mwah, perfect. Thank you, meme Jesus.
I've seen the video before. I fucking love it.
I love that video. So what the fuck are you? I'm tired of you making these stupid ass videos. Look, you got no ass. See, no ass." I was like, dude.
Oh man, it's good shit.
Now, Dion, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What are the first things that come to your mind when I show you this image right here?
Ace Ventura 2, when he drops the monkey, is the very first thing. The second thing is it John Lithgow that's the bad guy in Cliffhanger?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking John Lithgow just screaming the entire film. And then the third and probably the funniest thing is this is truly the film where the Stallone yell kind of digivolves into its primal form.
Kendo, could you give us a Stallone stream?
Well, I mean, you just gotta kind of just.
Perfect.
Lou Ferrigno?
Thanks, brother.
He'll never show up on the show.
I never will.
We can get hope.
Well, speaking of hope, Dion, all hope is lost because when you think of Cliffhanger, you think of Stallone, you think of the 90s, you think of their short shorts. Have you ever thought about a female-led reboot starring Jason Momoa?
I did one time.
Wait, hold on. He's not a
good.
female, or did something change? What happened?
It's 2020, bro. Don't assume anyone's gender. Including
God damn it.
Jason Momoa's.
God damn
Wait,
it.
is he the bad guy?
Yeah, what if Jason Momoa now identifies as like a female lion?
I would be kind of okay with this.
Listen, even if someone did do that, and if they said I'm a female lion and then just say lioness, I'm like, your opinion's fucking invalid. Who the fuck says female lion? Why would you not say lioness? That's a way cooler fucking thing if I'm gonna pretend to be a lady. What the fuck? Then I would lose respect for him because I'm like, you are too magnificent to not say the word lioness, Jason. Check your fucking privilege, bro.
Yeah, but he's also got to watch those, feminine, masculine words. He's got to make it general neutral, bruh.
Jeez.
I just would love to see what part he's going to play, because if this becomes a thing where they're like, hey, we want a female cliffhanger, which one, obviously anyone that says that's a fucking liar, but if it ends up that Jason Momoa is the lead in it anyway, oh my God, that's going to be so goddamn funny.
He's gonna play the animal that the girl cliffhanger accidentally drops. He's gonna play like a little monkey or something.
Well, I think wouldn't that be the female swap of Ace Ventura and not Cliffhanger?
They don't know which movie's which. They're stupid.
Okay.
That's why they're remaking movies.
I mean, that's actually that's a pretty good point.
That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood doesn't know what the hell's going on right now, but they think it's a good idea. So I don't think Cliffhanger is a great piece of cinema or a good movie at all. It's one of those, hey,
No.
It's Saturday afternoon. I'm drunk and I don't feel like getting up before dinner. What the fuck am I going to watch? Hey, Cliffhanger's on. It's the scene where John Lithgow's in it. Fuck it, I'll watch it. Like, Cliffhanger is just okay. It's better than Over the Top. It's worse than all the Rambo films. It's just somewhere in that existence.
It's definitely 90s Stallone. It's on the same tier as like The Specialist. Like it's
Oh my God, The Specialist.
where the villain just curses and screams at people the whole time, and it's Stallone doing his whole phase where he's like, I don't talk a lot. That I love Cliffhanger, but yeah, it's definitely not a very good film. Especially where like they're like, hey, they could just kill him, but they're like, hey, take his jacket off, climb the mountain, bitch, and then they just kind of like forget about him, and then they're super surprised when like he kills one of them, takes their jacket, and he gets back into the fucking movie. It's just like, you guys are on a mountain. The easiest thing would just to be fucking shoot him and throw him over the side, but that's whatever. Yeah, let him climb because this dude you don't know, you want him to die a slow death. Give him the opportunity to get back and fuck up your plans. But that's cool, John. What the fuck do I know? I'm just a motherfucker with a rocket launcher.
So I saw this and I thought to myself, why? Why are we getting more of these gender swapped remakes? I mean, it didn't work with Ghostbusters. It didn't work with Ocean's 11. It didn't work with any of this shit. They never work. If you can show me 3 great examples of gender swapping where the movie is successful, I'll go, okay, sometimes it works. Because, What Women Want was that 2000 film starring Mel Gibson. Then they remade it with Taraji P. Henson and Tracy Morgan. And guess what? It was a fucking flop. The Mel Gibson one made a couple $100 million. This one made like $70 million. And that's, 20 years ago. So Hollywood is so stuck on this because they're looking for some Twitter points and it never works. So I thought tonight would be fun, guys. If we came up in the chat, obviously we want you to albums that just don't work. Some of those obscure, absurd ones. So I'm thinking like Saving Private Ryan with an all-female.
Is there one that even worked?
No, there's not one. But I'm just thinking like, what's the most absurd one you could think of? And I'm going with like historical drama. So like World War II film, Saving Private Ryan, all women.
There was literally a movie that was going to be gender swap for Saving Private Ryan. Like, you make that joke, that was a thing. I think in 2013 that was in development. I mean, obviously, thank God it fell into the depths of movie Hades, but that was a legit thing.
There's no way that could work.
You are preaching to the choir, but that was a 100% real. I remember seeing that being like, what? And so, like, I'm better yet. I think everyone should come up with one that they think doesn't exist, and we will try to rack our world-class bullshitter brains and probably tell you that there was news of a version of that shit that was going to happen.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea if you get off of it right now, just for a couple of weeks. It's fine.
I mean, there's just no way.
Speaking on that note, I mean, what if they try to do it to like Glory, a movie that they definitely couldn't be able to fucking gender swap?
I mean,
like, yeah, women fought in the Civil War, didn't you know?
They were on the front lines of every battle, Kendo.
There was the one a couple months ago where they were going to do female Zorro.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm still waiting for Tarantino to do Django Zorro crossover. I'm waiting for that movie to happen.
Listen. I hope that he wasn't fucking around because that movie would be goddamn fantastic.
Especially now, we need that shit right now.
Yeah, like that. We need some good shit, which is probably a huge reason why they keep doing it. Because it's like, which again, we've attempted to dissect the psychology of that particular sect of Hollywood for sure, and I think we've all come to the conclusion that they're just retarded. But it's so weird. I mean, it's really weird. I mean, obviously they're not going to admit that they fucked up, but and then again, obviously we know that they're going to blame the fans. But this shit started in 2006, and and again, I wasn't trying to be coy or anything with you, Jeff, but like that, I can't think of one that has worked. I mean, any other female-led action film, or it was an original property. Anyone that was successful, or it was an original idea. I mean, because even Superman Returns, Bryan Singer tried to say that it failed because women didn't go see it, and it was like, dude, what do you mean? What? Why were you trying to make a Superman romance movie? That women they're fucking people, and women like good films. They're not, they're not dumb. I mean, there are a lot of women that when they go to the movie and you do that shit, that surprise, surprise, pisses them off. So, you can shove Taraji P. Henson in everybody's face as much as you want. I can guarantee you, none of her friends went and saw that fucking movie.
Well, I mean, I remember hearing that the whole thing with Aquaman. They're like, oh, but Aquaman's shirtless and wet throughout the whole movie. Like women funded that movie. I'm just like, so it's one of those things where it's like the guy takes his shirt off for in a movie, and then it's like women flock to watch the movie. I'm like, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. It was still a good movie, regardless. It was still a well told story.
Yeah.
So it's just so weird.
I found an article from last May, 18 reboots with gender swap leads from His Girl Friday. Now let's play a game, folks. Let's look at these and let's see if any of them were successful. We're good. So up first, we have His Girl Friday. I have never seen this film. I have no comment on it. I can't say anything about it. Anybody?
No.
It's a decent Cary Grant movie.
Oh, okay. Well, moving on.
We'll talk about that one, boys.
Hey,
I'm
a Turner Classic Movies junkie.
Yeah, I watched this before. It was pretty funny.
What was it?
Is it wrong? I thought this was Martin Short for a second.
I can see that. I can totally see that. Yeah. No, I watched this movie a couple times. It's pretty funny. It's one of those things you used to catch on TMC, on Sundays or whatever. It was all right.
Now, see, this is the kind of
it helps that they have Lily Tomlin.
That's true. That's very true.
That didn't help the Beverly Hillbillies movie, though, Kendo.
No, but that movie was just straight up hot garbage.
Yeah, it was DOA, man.
It's a guilty pleasure film of mine.
It is.
Yeah, because of Ernest.
Yeah. No, but
that's right.
when you do it in the sense of comedy, it works. It's like, oh, we're not taking it seriously. Nowadays, they politicize it. Like, so even if it's a comedy that they politicize, it's like, just fucking let it be funny, man. Come on.
Oh, I know. That's not the case, though. It's not what happens at all.
Yeah, I know.
Well, right here we have The Next Karate Kid. Now, I didn't like this movie as a kid.
No one liked that movie at any age, at any point in their lives. That movie was fucking terrible. And it also showcased how fucking unathletic Hilary Swank is. Like, thank God for $1 Million Baby. But holy shit, I'm like, what? Is she blind? Like, what? Did she have, a spinal cord injury? What the fuck is happening?
No, she had 10 stunt women who looked kind of like her help her out.
Jesus, that movie was so fucking dumb.
Now, check this out. The next Karate Kid has a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude.
And let's guess, guys. Can we guess the budget? So,
Fuck.
The budget. Let's guess the box office. The film had a budget of $12 million. Can we guess the
shit.
box office?
$500,000.
Shit. 8 million.
Kendo?
6.
Okay, so on a budget of $12 million, it made $15.8 million. And
wait, what? It made $15 million?
Yeah, but it went into hibernation for 16 more years till they remade it with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith.
Oh, and
it
was
worked.
Yeah, I love that one was called The Karate Kid, but they used Kung Fu. That one was genius.
Yeah, in China. I'm sure the Chinese
in
audience
China.
was like, yeah, we're the Karate Kid in fucking China. Yeah, we really want to see this goddamn.
You know what? I love when my parents buy me entire movie franchise as well and have me star in it. That's wonderful.
Listen to this real quick. Here's a quick fan review. 1 star from a month ago from Yorkabai Sweet. I'm not usually ever like this when it comes to reviews, but this movie was absolutely horrible. Please do not waste your time on it. Spoiler warning, she never really fights. Even Miyagi teaches her karate to help her defend herself. She also doesn't do anything. She doesn't grow as a person, blah, blah, blah. It sucks. Don't watch it. Don't waste your precious time. So let's not waste our precious time on this movie anymore.
I can't believe it made $15 million. What the fuck?
Well, up next for the gender swaps remake.
Dude,
This is a terrible film.
Jesus Christ.
American Psycho 2.
Holy fuck, dude.
Mila Kunis and William fucking Shatner.
How did this get greenlit? I wonder how much she got paid for this shit, because it wasn't like she was some bum when she made this goddamn movie. This was like what, 2008 or something?
2002.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? She was like at the height of her Mila Kunis powers.
Yeah.
And she wanted to transition into film and she picked the wrong fucking one.
Yes, she did.
Wasn't she?
Have you guys ever watched this movie?
Yes.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Terrible.
you know.
Where she's
I know
the
how bad
daughter
it
of
is.
someone that he killed, like he killed her parents,
Yeah.
which totally undoes the end of the first fucking movie.
Yes.
It's like,
Yep.
what? Listen, people always jump on it when we say that Hollywood thinks that you're dumb. This was a fucking clear bit of proof that Hollywood thinks you're stupid just to make a buck off you.
This is one of those
100%
things like
disrespect.
anytime there's like a free movie service that comes up, this is always on there. Always. And nobody watches it.
I saw it on Crackle when I was bored one day.
Oh.
I've watched this within this show has existed since I've watched this movie.
Okay, all right.
We've all known each other. Now, this film has an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it has reviews
A little
such as
too high.
0 stars if I could. American Psycho is my absolute favorite movie, besides Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Clockwork Orange, and Silence of the Lambs. This was a waste of my time and the absolute worst comeback ever made.
Yeah, that's bad.
Now, this film had a budget of $10 million, and I can't find a box office anywhere because it was panned by critics. It's hated. Did it even have a theatrical release?
I think
I
it was a
don't.
direct
If it
video.
did, either that or it had one of those where it was only released in like L.A. or something somewhere, and they pulled it like the next fucking day.
Yeah, it was out for I think the minimum 2 weeks, and then it's like, okay, it's been 2 weeks on the dot. Cut it off, fucking pull it out now.
So the film was directed by Morgan J. Freeman, not the regular
Wait,
Morgan Freeman. we're all thinking of.
Hold up, man. What you mean, Morgan Freeman? What you mean, Morgan Freeman, dog? You better specify, motherfucker.
Morgan J. Freeman is an American director who made his debut in the 1997 film Hurricane Streets. What else has he done that's of note? He's so notable that he doesn't even have a fucking filmography on Wikipedia. So he's a note.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
What
I
a
wonder
great
the
name,
fuck
though.
why.
Last piece of news I'll say about American Psycho 2. The film was adapted from a script titled The Girl Who Wouldn't Die and was originally conceived as a thriller with no association to American Psycho. It was not until production began on the film's script that it was altered with the incorporation of Patrick Bateman's subplot.
Doesn't she kill him at the beginning or something?
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
fucking yeah, she does. Like,
That fucking
I think what happens is like he kills her parents, then she kills him or some shit like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
I can't believe that movie cost $10 million fucking dollars because it looked like it cost $50. Like it was that movie was fucking. And God bless Mila Kunis's heart. I like vaguely remember her actually trying in that film, but on the opposite end, William Shatner didn't give a fuck.
No, dude, he was like, did the check clear? All right, I'm out.
Yep. He's like, oh, it's in my bank account. All right, fuck this. I'm Captain Kirk. God damn it. Do I get the fucker? I don't care.
By the way, shout out to Clownfish TV who tells us hi. So hello, Clownfish TV.
What's up, man?
Clownfish TV.
But that was another gender swapped remake that was a failure. Herbie Fully Loaded. I think that one was actually.
Oh my god! Hey, don't they?
Didn't they make two of them?
Listen, there was a reason it was called Fully Loaded, and it had fucking Lindsay Lohan in it. Okay,
Don't they make a joke too where the car wants to fuck her? I'm pretty sure there's the car wants to fuck her joke in there too. I'm almost positive.
I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there is.
Well, she like
it was like her peak too. It was completely downhill for Lindsay Lohan at about 2005.
I'm about to say, I think that was like the last semi-successful film that she was even fucking in.
Yeah, because shortly after that, she decided to dye her hair blonde, embrace cocaine, and try to become a serious woman actress.
Well, I have great news, guys. Maybe this movie was whatever, but it did spawn this wonderful, glorious Game Boy Advance title.
Oh my
Oh boy!
Hold up.
Movie poster inside.
What?
Hold up.
Wait, the movie poster's inside? You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
No way. Dude, the 12 people who bought that game must have been pissed.
Dude, I shit you not. About maybe 4 years ago in my local Best Buy, and they still had Game Boy Advance games for sale.
That's pretty funny, actually. I mean, I don't even think mine even fucking works.
The next film on our list is The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah.
Dude, that movie is weird. Plus,
what the fuck is it?
You know, it should go down in history as being bad solely based on the fact that it tries to insinuate that Steve Martin was going to fuck Queen Latifah.
We also have The Tempest from 2010, which is a gender swap Shakespeare adaptation starring Helen Mirren. Don't care about it. Here's the big one. This is where it all goes downhill.
There it is.
God damn it! There it is.
I thought I smelled farts. Ghostbusters 2016. Ghostbusters is such a beloved fan favorite that this admirable remake starring the hilarious
admirable, my fucking left nut. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
The hilarious quartet. I didn't laugh in this fucking movie. We reviewed it. It's not funny.
Neither did I.
No,
Jesus.
it was. No, I think we what did we watch before that? We did a drunk commentary, and I passed the fuck out.
Force Awakens.
Thank you. Yeah. I got White Girl Wasted too early. That was a reason for that.
That was hilarious,
Deanna
by the way.
Finest hour.
Dude, that was a good night. That was, I mean, not the movies. The movies weren't good about that night, but boy, really cut our teeth on that episode there, Kendo.
Shit,
Sure did.
I was about to cut something, man. Probably both my wrists.
It was, and it had hurt us, Kendo. It cut us deep.
Yeah, well,
Now,
sometimes you just gotta do that.
I will do it for the fans. Up next was Life of the Party, which I didn't even know was a gender swapped remake, but
Yeah, it's supposed to be like I think it's supposed to be the one with
oh, it's supposed to be Back to School.
Yeah, Back to School. Yeah, Back to School.
Son of a bitch! I love Back to School.
Yep, it was supposed to be Back to School. That's what
Well,
it
then
was.
you probably won't like that.
I didn't even know it existed, so I'll skip it. Overboard is another movie.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
that movie did so bad. Listen, when your career takes a nosedive based solely on the fact that you divorced Chris Pratt, you need to check your fucking priorities.
The sad part is when you Google Overboard, the 2018 film pops up first. Now, this one really wasn't too big of a hit. It made $91 million on a $12 million budget. It has a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, and your average fan score is a 4.1.
Dude, that's the movie where Kurt Russell met Goldie Hawn. Like, how you gonna remake that? How you gonna remake that? Come the fuck on.
Apparently, a random Mexican dude, didn't work.
Well, he's a Mexican dude with a yacht, which means he's probably part of the cartel. He didn't get the money legally. Come the fuck on.
Oh wow! Oh wow, bro! Dude.
That's where we're going, huh?
Dude, that took a shot. You are really swinging for the fences today.
He is riled up.
I've been quarantined for too goddamn long, Kendo and Dion and Jeff. I'm tired of this. I haven't seen the sun in 4 days.
Oh fuck, dude!
We have Ocean's 8, which was a dumbass idea. You're gonna make a female high school.
Oh, yeah.
Make a female high school. You okay?
My favorite part of that was trying to act like Mindy Kaling was like some fucking. Oh no! It was Rihanna. Rihanna was supposed
There
to.
you
be
go.
the
Yeah, it was a
thief.
fucking hacker. Or
And
something.
it's just like, what? That bitch probably can't spell computer. Don't get me wrong. I would give her all the bumps in the world, but homegirl hacking stuff. The only hacking she could do is with an axe, and she'd still find a way to miss the fucking wood.
Listen, don't you remember her Oscar-worthy line in Battleship? Mahalo, motherfucker.
Dude.
I hope that weekly.
Hey, thanks, Joel, for taking Jet to see that movie. Fuck you for that. But that was probably, oh my god, fucking Battleship. Talk about a goddamn batting zero. Fucking Rihanna, you're in Battleship, and then you follow that shit up with fucking Ocean's 8. Oh my god.
You're in an action movie about a fucking board game. Next, they're gonna make Hungry Hippos. I swear to God.
Oh my god, Melissa McCarthy,
Dude,
in that one.
Oh Jesus.
Nice. Now you're pissy.
Oh.
What's with everybody getting all pissy tonight?
God damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. Pretty sure Melissa McCarthy's batting like 10, but fucking Rihanna over here is batting a fucking goose egg, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking Ocean's 8. I remember people were like so fake hyped for that. The only people who were hyped for that movie were fucking those stupid like Esquire was really hyped. Like, oh, this could be better. And then like the whole purpose was that's Danny Ocean's sister. And oh my fucking, and then like Kate Blanchett's supposed to be Brad Pitt's version of her.
Yeah, basically.
And it's like women are gonna take over the thriller mystery genre. And it's like, oh, what do they want? Do they want money? No. Do they want evidence on someone, especially when they're trying to go for the whole women empowerment thing, like doing something good? No. They want jewelry. And they're gonna steal it from another fucking woman. Holy shit! There is no way this can fucking fail.
Now, we have Ophelia, which was not strictly a reboot, but a take on Shakespeare's classic play Hamlet. Didn't see it. This comes from Claire McCarthy, not Melissa McCarthy, which is a refreshing change of pace on this stream. Now, What Men Want was a fucking failure compared to the original. So, Taraji P. Henson, remember last or 2 years ago, it was Proud Mary's going to change the way action movies are made.
Dude, I haven't seen Proud Mary anywhere, even to watch for free, honestly.
Dude, I remember watching Proud Mary with Uncle Peppy, and we were sitting. The movie ended, and everyone was sitting there in silence. And he just goes, "Yeah, that wasn't very good, was it?" I was like, "No, why'd you make me watch this?"
Well, check this out. It's at a 4 out of 10 on IMDb. It's got a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. In that movie, it has a budget of $14 to $30 million. We don't know where it is. They don't know where the budget is, and it has a box office of $22 million. So if it is the higher range of that $30 million, it's a flop.
Listen, if they said 14 to 30 million for What Women Want or What Men Want.
This was Proud Mary. Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
Dude, that means that Taraji P. Henson might be going to jail, because if they fucking have a goddamn $16 million gap, that means that somebody got paid way too much fucking money, and it sure as shit wasn't Jesse Smollett.
Did you see that meme that popped up the other day? Jesse Smollett claims that 3 white men coughed on him in Chicago this week.
That dude.
Oh god.
Stop.
Now, real quick, What Men Want had a budget of $20 million and it made $70 million. Fine. What Women Want from the year 2000 had a budget of $65 million. It made $374 million. So clearly the concept was played out 20 years ago. And
I mean, okay, you gender swap and then you also race swap as well. It's like, what are you? Like, it's not a good idea, because like you're just calling it What Men Want. Easy question, easy answer.
Yeah, it was just a bad. Plus, it's like, again, I didn't watch. I pretend to say that I watched it, but when your other selling point in what's supposed to be romantic comedy is Tracy fucking Morgan, who is the Pillsbury Doughboy of Hollywood right now, specifically the Black Pillsbury Doughboy. Get Shamar, do something. But fucking Tracy Morgan, he's funny. He ain't that fucking funny. What pudgy white dude was in What Women Want? But Tracy Morgan's where you went with that shit.
There wasn't one because the person to tell Mel Gibson about his power was like his fucking therapist, and she was like smoking weed in the room or whatever.
And the other side too was Mel Gibson is something that Taraji P. Henson and everything else she's been in besides Empire is charismatic. Like, and don't get me wrong, you know, she's not a terrible actress, and hey, go, you know, get your money, boo boo. But fucking Empire came out, and and I'm not even bullshitting here, probably in her best role, probably since what was the mob movie with Ryan Reynolds where they're in Vegas, and she's the sniper with Alicia Keys, not shooting.
Oh, Smoking Aces.
Yeah, that's probably her actual legit best role since Smoking Aces. You know, so that I was like, Taraji P. Henson is not that charismatic. So then you bring in Tracy Morgan to cover up the fact that she's not funny, that she's not charismatic in a role that isn't about her, you know, being either unlikable or being kind of a shitty person. You know, when she's supposed to be the good guy in the film, she's not. I mean, she's not that good, man. Like then you get fucking Tracy Morgan. The dude sounds like he has fucking mashed potatoes in his mouth half the goddamn time. I love Tracy Morgan, but in a fucking romantic comedy, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Horrible idea.
I'm checking out some of the messages and stuff, people talking about bad gender swap ideas. I did see one about the Three Musketeers. Yeah, I saw all kinds of stuff. So we did World War II. We did.
Somebody mentioned in the group a female version of Lord of the Rings, and I was like, either you're too young or you haven't been on the internet long enough. But there's something called Lord of the G-string. Look it up. You will thank me.
About guitars.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dion, this is a great message from our friend Bruce Lombardo. Tracy Morgan in a rom-com is like me being your stunt penis for a Wheezy porn film.
Wheezy porn film. That might be the greatest comparison that I've ever seen.
God damn, that's good.
That's hilarious. So the thing is, there's a general consensus that these things aren't well received by fans.
General?
Yeah, well, the general consensus.
Unanimous, I think, is
yeah, the unanimous is way closer to the truth.
Fine, I'm trying to be nice. Anyway, people don't like the shit. They don't make huge profits at the box office. And the thing is, the Twitter media always touts these as so great, so brave, so stunning, so important to cinema. But then, like, the people that champion these films don't go fucking see them.
Dude, the Twitter mafia shit on fucking Sonic, a family movie.
That's true. Because they tried to take up that meme and stuff about how it was violent or it was sexist or whatever.
Sexist, racist, homophobic. I watched it. I was like, that movie is fucking amazing. I'm gonna go watch it again. Well, I can't now, but you know,
one day
you're gonna be watching a lot of movies for a while there, buddy.
Yeah, one day when the theaters open back up.
I have a question. Do you think they'll try to sell the same popcorn when all the theaters open back up?
Yes, they will. Yes, they goddamn will.
In Nick's case, they will. In the same hot dog water too.
Yeah. I have never ordered a goddamn hot dog in a movie theater. I don't think I've ever ordered a hot dog anywhere. It's like, hey, there's hot dogs here.
I think I ordered nachos one time. Yeah, Studio C. I get nachos from there and their shit. But even Studio C's got good food. So shout out to Studio C.
Is that where we went for Jumanji, or did we go to NC? We went to NCG, right?
Went to NCG. There, I think we went. I don't know. I might not have taken you to Studio C yet.
No.
Fuck, we gotta do that next time you're out.
All right, deal. Hopefully the world doesn't end before then.
Shit, fucking better now. I got fucking shit to do.
I know. I got trips to go on, dude. Next weekend's WrestleMania. We don't get to go.
God damn it.
Be at Ornery. So let's see what our listeners are saying to us. We got quite a few super chats we got to catch up on. So first off, our friend Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop. I saw this one when the show started. I've been dying to talk about it, Logan Michael. Thoughts on the SH Figure Arts Batman? The lightness is a little off, but it looks great overall. Logan Michael, I saw that last night as I was lying in bed, and I got very angry. I don't like this action figure at all. And you know, Dion, that I love to get the nice Japanese import figures. I'm always sure it's cool. It's a cool investment. It's a little It's a little pricey, but they're always good. Now, Dion, I'm sending you a picture in the chat. On the right with the Facebook logo is the shitty SH Figure Arts one where Batman looks cross-eyed. And on the left with the G is the Mezco 112th collection Batman that I accidentally ordered 6 of. So if you want to buy one from me, I don't charge you anything.
I am 100% going to buy one from you, bro.
Buy it.
I'm 100% going to buy it from you.
Now, you guys check out your messenger right now. I sent the picture. I want your comparison. I want your honest opinions. Logan and Michael, I like the accessories that come with the SH Figure Arts. I like the concept. I love their figures in general, but the face is so not Michael Keaton that I cannot give it my money.
Yeah, the one on the right looks, I don't know, it looks like he oiled himself down to be Batman for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like,
well, it looks like the suit from Batman Returns, which I don't like that much in general, as opposed, and which makes it weird because it seems like that they modeled it after Batman Returns, but they're trying to say it's 89. I'm just like, why the fuck you lying?
No joke. And the one on the left looks awesome. It looks like Michael Keaton's actually standing there looking at the camera.
Yeah, that's why I accidentally ordered 6 of them.
I'll buy one off you too, man. Don't worry about it.
All right. So Logan, Michael, those are my thoughts. Maybe if they redo the face sculpt, I'll give it another shot. Deadeye, thank you very much. Deadeye says, Star Wars, a new sausage. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, you piece of shit. Star Wars, Return of the Toilet Paper. I kind of feel like that's the natural progression of your digestive tract if you put the word Star Wars in front of it. It doesn't do you right. It strikes back on your gut, and then you need toilet paper to, avenge the loss.
Avenge the loss.
I was out today at the grocery store again. Didn't even look for toilet paper. Wasn't even going to try.
It's just a lost cause at this point. It's like, well, it'll come back when it comes back.
Well, I've just that they didn't have any, so it doesn't.
Well, it'll be one of those things where it'll have a police escort along with it, and then you'll know that's toilet paper. That's what'll happen.
We also have our friend Swinging Cod who says Dion wants to get up in some LGBT 1000.
I mean, in real life, she kind of cute. Homegirl could eat a couple more chicken wings or whatever, but I ain't discriminating. Plus, she's in her mid 30s, right? Early 30s. So that's kind of right up in my my ballpark.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. She's flat on both sides, man. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Just like
plus the other thing too, I feel like after Dark Fate, she's like be trying to fight you and stuff, and it's just like, listen, that was a movie. That was a movie. You need to calm down a little bit, hun. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's chill a little bit.
Did you just call her hun? Did you just assume her, what she likes?
There you go, Dion. That's what you're going after.
It's a lot of teeth.
I think she has more teeth than edge.
Thin edge. That's a physical impossibility, sir.
But equally Canadian though, so everyone.
Equally Canadian.
She's got less world championships though. God damn it!
But she is 5'11", so you like tall women. There you go, Dion.
That's true. Who did her makeup? Whatever.
She did. She sneezed.
she woke up hungover. That was the problem.
Oh man! Oh my! My man Tim Miller.
She had a beer, and that was a problem.
I remember my first beer.
Did you fuck up and make a terrible movie too?
Yeah, I'm still paying for it. That's what all tonight's Super Chats are going to. The bill I have for the movie I made that no one ever saw. Aniplex cameras aren't cheap, goddammit.
Shitty cameras, shitty haircuts, things only have the fifth now.
I will say this though, Mackenzie Davis is a decent actress. She's in that show called *Halt and Catch Fire*, which I think is fantastic. I was bummed out that it turned into the last episode is literally a group of women getting together talking about revolutionizing the business world and how men are terrible. It's in this backyard as the guys. I'm just like, wow. Talk about a show that fucking shit the bed.
Dude, this movie that Apple has where it's like a retelling of history. It's like alternative universe.
Yeah, women on the moon.
Women on the moon as opposed to men, and it's like, Russia already made it to the moon. And it's like, oh, what's America gonna do in light of that? Oh, we're gonna put women in space. It's like, that's your idea for a show?
So a gender swapped Apollo 13.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's your idea for a show, Apple? Come the fuck on. Like, really come the fuck on.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
in
there are a lot
Apple
of
show. Well, see, listen, I say it all the time. You can always tell if a movie's gonna be bad a lot of times based on who's in it. Obviously, Hellboy fell to Milo Jovovich, and fucking whatever that space movie was. Goddamn, Joel Kinnaman was in that movie. We talked about this months ago, boys, and we came to a consensus. Joel Kinnaman kills your shit. We've said it for a long time now, and sure enough, in another fucking TV show, it's supposed to be revolutionary, and what happened? It sucked. Joel, stop it! You're fucking killing stuff, man. Stop it.
Hey, Dion, do you remember that time RoboCop shot that dude in the dick? RoboCop shot Joel Kinnaman in the dick to stop him from making all these terrible movies.
I said, listen, fuck that RoboCop movie. His best movie, damn it, was Safe House when he and Ryan Reynolds had that crazy ass fight scene and pre Green Lantern choked his ass to death. He should have just went from there to what was he in Strain or whatever, and then just stayed in Strain. I know he's in some other sci-fi thing on Netflix too.
Altered
Carbon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to watch
So
that show.
I heard it's really good, but again, it's Joel Kinnaman, so I'm hesitant, motherfucker.
You guys, I started watching Supernatural this past week, and holy shit, is it a good show?
How far in are you?
Like 13 episodes.
Okay, when you get to Leviathan, stop or skip it.
Yep, stop right there.
Stop at Leviathan.
Right yes, so that's like the end of season 6.
Yeah, end of season 6. Yeah. Skip season 7 and then go on to 8.
So skip season 7 and go to season 8. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You'll miss nothing major. Just trust us.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm digging the fuck out of the show. So,
dude, early Supernatural was the best thing on TV.
Dude, and it was actually scary and actually really good. And oh man, I miss it so much.
Season 1 is dope. Season 2 is probably tied for my favorite. Season 3 was crazy good because that was during the writer's strike, and there was only like 15 episodes, and it was that season was fucking awesome. 4 was really good, and then 5 is probably my all-time favorite.
5 is the best. 5 is the best.
It's fucking good. Fucking Death is dope in there. The fucking what's his name? The dude that plays Lucifer is fucking fantastic.
I forget the guy's name, but I love him though, man. He's fucking awesome.
Dude, yeah. And it's what's her name from The Walking Dead is in season 3.
Oh shit. Okay, I know what you're talking about. She's also in Rise of Taj. She's in that movie as well. Yeah.
Great.
Which is weird. Which is weird because I've always known her with like an English accent in those movies.
Yeah.
And then I looked her up and I was like, oh, she's like born in fucking like New England
or some shit.
Yeah.
She's from like the Midwest. I'm like, goddamn, girl.
Yeah, dude.
Our friend Dr. Coffin says, how about an all-female Moby Dick? Moby, hoo-ha!
Moby Muff.
Moby Muff, okay. I can buy that one. I would honestly pay to see a movie called Moby Muff.
I'm sure it exists.
Some things need to be seen on a big screen, dude. I'm just saying. No, it's all dependent upon who's cast as Moby Muff. I can't get into, Mackenzie Davis. I don't know. If Joel Kinnaman plays one of the other characters.
Joel Kinnaman is Moby Muff.
No, thank you. I'll pass. Let's see. Joey Bryant says Shawshank Redemption gender swap might be pretty cool. What's that Linda Blair prison movie?
I'm about to say it's just that's all it is. It's a Linda Blair prison movie for like 80 to 85 minutes. The last 5 or 10 minutes is just her escaping. That's all it is. It's like a 70s movie of lesbians making out in jail, getting whipped and going down on each other, trying to find cucumbers and potatoes to fuck themselves with. That's all it is.
Jesus.
That's all it is.
Potatoes,
dude,
motherfucker.
Martin has changed you, bro.
Yeah. He's gotten weird.
Potatoes.
Yeah, they're not allowed to women's presents, man.
God damn it.
Folks, look forward to our new merchandise. Nick's famous Idaho potato butt plug coming to the bullshitter store this summer.
We'll sculpt each of them by hand and then throw them down the garbage disposal because it's a terrible idea. Oh, by the way, Dion, Dr. Coffinails thinks your idea of Moby Muff is way better.
Thank you. I thought that it rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. Moby Muff. I'm gonna catch that bitch. Well, maybe not have that as the tailline for the movie, but it feels good.
Fridays Wide 2019 says a gender swapped Beverly Hills Ninja. I wouldn't say no, but okay. So if we're gonna gender swap, we got to gender swap all the characters though, not just like Chris Farley is going to be replaced by Rebel Wilson.
Melissa McCarthy.
Oh God.
Okay, Melissa McCarthy. I think she's a little old to be a ninja, but whatever. I guess I shouldn't be ageist. Screw me. But no, you got like dude, read the screen for a second and tell me what you think from Bruce Lombardo. But no, Beverly Hills Ninja, the female remake. Who would play Robin Show's character?
Aquafina.
Okay.
Aquifina.
And then Joey is played by Chris Rock. So who's a female Chris Rock? Rihanna?
Taraji P. Henson.
Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones.
Yeah, Leslie Jones.
There you go.
Oh, that's a Cadillac.
Oh God.
That would be amazing.
Oh,
I'd pay to see that movie. Let's do a double feature of Moby Muff and Beverly Hills Ninja Lady Edition.
Hey, I'm down.
Matt G sent in a unicorn sticker. Thank you very much, Matt G. Swinging Cod says, by the way, when's the next drinking stream? I'm getting a refund on some trans-Pacific flights, looking to reinvest the funds.
Ooh.
This weekend, I'll be doing a stream with Jessie on her channel for Good Burger. We'll be drinking and eating cheeseburgers. We'll do one on this channel maybe the next weekend that Kendo and Dion are available. So soonish.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, we do shit else.
We should just do Rise of Skywalker and do a double, like say fuck it, we're doing Rise of Skywalker and we're getting blackout drunk.
It works.
Or should we let fans vote on the movie?
Let the fans.
No, let's
the
not
Rise
do
of
that either.
Skywalker's gonna win.
I really don't want to watch Rise of Skywalker again. I did that once. I was watching it with some of my closest friends, and even then, I was almost unbearable to watch.
What'd they think of it?
Okay. Oh, you gonna play like that? Goddamn.
No,
Damn. Between Nick going batty and Jeff's low blows to Dion, the hell's happening to this channel, folks? It was a good run. Catch us on the reboot.
yeah.
We've been apart too long, Kendo. We're supposed to hang out last weekend and then next weekend, and I don't know, man. Things are going weird.
Yeah, can we get a W in the chat for what the fuck is going on?
This is the farewell episode. Next week we'll get together for the reunion episode.
We have
Brooklyn's Boosters broke up. They're back together.
16-bit mascot, thank you very much. He says, "Hail, fellas, keep up the good work during these hard times. I suggest a gender swap reboot of the Crying Game." Oh wait,
God.
Oh, yeah, especially for that comment. Keep the fucking W's coming, because what the fuck?
Everyone's hurt. I kind of like the idea of a female reboot of the Crying Game because, when you watch it, and the big twist is, hey, it's a dude the whole time. They should get Mackenzie Davis to play the character, and you're like, oh my god, that was her. There we go. That's the big twist.
Didn't that movie already exist called Boys Don't Cry with an equally unathletic Hilary Swank?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, shit, it did happen.
Yeah, it did.
And she had a fucking bowl cut.
Hollywood should just do it again.
Ugh. I love it. It's weird how Hilary Swank and Mackenzie Davis both have been like, kind of duo or male roles. It's just like, man, that's kind of got to be a little bit of a strike to their ego, just a little bit.
Well, I
It
mean,
has to be.
I think I know which movie I'd like to see race and gender swapped.
Oh God.
God.
Schindler's List. Try to make that work.
Oh.
Try to make that work.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
There she is, the Edward Furlong Swank. I like it.
If you're ever gonna do a screenshot of our channel, it's got a picture of Hilary Swank with the subtitle of "That's a hell of a keel you got there, Cindy." What is this show tonight?
I don't even know.
I don't know either.
The quarantine's just fucking everybody up.
Is that a mugshot of Justin Bieber?
She looks like Justin fucking Bieber, dude. She looks like a version. She looks like a version of Justin Bieber that probably could punch you in the face and you not yell pussy right afterwards.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber wasn't Canadian. There we go.
Jesus Christ, man, fucking. But the funny thing too is, I remember being. I think when we first got to college and the Crying Game was on TV. I remember watching that movie and sitting there being like, they don't know that's a dude? He doesn't know that's a dude? Huh. That dude had a bad Friday night. And then he responded by being in Stargate.
Oh, dude, Stargate's a good movie. Calm down.
I love it, but that dude, what's his name? That was the chick's name in it. Well, the chick's name in it. Yeah, he was in Stargate. As whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
That was only 2 movies he did.
I haven't seen Stargate.
It's a great fucking movie. We should watch that. Get shit faced.
Ooh, dude, don't. Yeah, actually, you know what? You could probably invite Anna as well. She's a big Stargate fan.
I should ask.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
The dude's name is Jay Davidson.
Jay Davidson.
What should he? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, it's so weird because a picture of him on Google is like, he's got these glasses and his short hair and he's like tattooed up to his neck, and then it shows a Stargate picture right next to him. Just like, that's fucking weird.
One of the longest time, his IMDb picture was just him in Stargate. Like that dude literally quit fucking acting after that.
Yeah. He's only 5'3".
Yeah, hence why he was somewhat able to play off as someone who can trick a fucking.
You should just do a remake of The Crying Game, and I should play that character.
Oh God. with your quarantine beard right now.
Yeah. Yep. And your fucking female name is Broomhilda.
Broomhilda Cruz. That'll be my fucking name.
Oh my God. You know enough German to get by. It's fine.
You know enough German to get by. It'll be a glorious mistake. This guy is 5'3". I'm 6'5". So there we go.
And you can be like with your male voice. I thought you knew.
How did you not figure it out, Tommy? I'm right here.
Oh fuck, man.
Let's not Chuck E. Cheese. Let's not. So anyway, moving forward. Cornelius Brunnels says, Brunice says, did somebody mention Lord of the Flies? I didn't mention it yet, but they are doing it was rumored to be an all-female remake of Lord of the Flies, which is dumb.
Dude, it's gonna be a bunch of women like fighting over the last vial of lip gloss or something on a fucking island. That's all it's gonna be.
Or potatoes.
If it came out of the year 2005,
or potatoes. Thank you, Kendo.
We also have let's see, our friend Swinging Cod that says, I have seen Lord of the Swinging Cod says, I have seen Lord of the G-Strings, probably Misty's best work after Spider Babe.
All right.
Yeah, she was like queen of like fucking Skinamax, I guess like one-offs or whatever from all those movies. Like, it was fucking weird, man. She a lot of that shit.
By the way, Lord of the Flies the remake has been in the works for years now. So thank you, Valentine.
Gee, I wonder why that's not coming out.
Because Hollywood's on lockdown. That's why.
They're gonna say that the virus is sexist and racist. Go Big Boar, Go Home says, saw episode 145. Kendo, would you say no to a hot dog?
Yes.
I guess apparently in episode 145 you said you never say no to a hot dog.
Well, I mean, I do like hot dogs. I like chili dogs the best, but
Skyline chili dogs.
Skyline chili dogs. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, any chili dog, really. I mean, you walk up and like, hey, look, chili dogs. I'm like, sweet, I'm in.
So you're telling me you're a descendant of Sonic the Hedgehog?
No.
I would have guessed with your hair. Anyway, Scrib by Steak, thank you very much for
just because the fucking barbershops are all closed.
True. I have a coronavirus beard and a coronavirus coif of hair. You saw the photo. Anyway, Scrib by Steak, thank you very much. He says, sup, bullshitters. Well, they locked down my country, and I have a nice paper to give a cop letting me through. Might get a police escort or arrested. We'll see. Stay safe, all. Dion, have a nice day.
That's so many questions there. First of all, what country? And second of all, are you essential personnel or did you copy it from somebody else? You're just carrying it around so you can go to the grocery store and like get fucking liquor and come back. What are you doing?
I got one of those papers too. I told you guys about that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's different because of the job you do.
I'm not working in a soap factory and has one of those papers. She's like, it's terrible.
Let me think I'm important.
You are.
I know.
James Hopkins says, what about Rocky gender swap remake? Raquel Balboa and Apollonia Creed. I fucking like Apollonia Creed.
I think that was almost a thing before they came out with Creed. That was an option that Rocky was going to go.
Didn't they already
for.
have that?
It
was $1 Million Baby.
That had a different ending. A very different ending.
Not if you count the entire Rocky thing. She started off as Rocky and she ended up like Apollo Creed.
I think she ended up closer to Christopher Reeve.
Oh, damn. Too soon, Dion. Too soon.
I don't know
fuck,
why.
My bad, Superman. My bad.
After you just got done, totally dogging her, now you're comparing her to Superman. What's wrong with you, man?
The quarantine has changed you, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn horse. I try to tell you.
We have Joey Bryant. Joey says, here's the classic Cherry 3000. Every woman's fantasy, custom made, soy boy, till they encounter a Chad of Chads roaming the wasteland. That seems like the type of movie that would have been made in like 1982. Funded by Dino De Laurentiis. When we went on the Hollywood Universal Studios backlot tour like 2 days before Universal shut down because of the virus, we went through all the bungalows and like, hey, this is Jennifer Lopez's bungalow and this is so-and-so's bungalow. And you see this really crappy rusted over one, and that's Dino De Laurentiis' wife's bungalow. Yeah, they haven't made good movies ever. So I know they funded a lot of films people love, but like I wouldn't consider anything Dino De Laurentiis did great. Let's see what they've made.
Wasn't she? I thought she was a chef.
That's Giada De Laurentiis.
Oh, no relation.
So apparently they did fund Evil Dead 2. So I'm going to give them that.
All right.
All right. There you go.
Founded in 84, defunct in 89. They also did Max Overdrive, which, yeah, well, there we go. Quality entertainment films. What are they doing? Oh, now they're Village Roadshow. Well, Village Roadshow's legit.
Yeah, they are.
They're refunked.
No, they're refunked them. I take that back.
Yeah, Village Roadshow has been around for a while, and they've been doing doing all right. They've been doing all right. Unlike A24, which is like very much hit or miss. So,
what about a Pretty Women gender reswap? So,
I mean,
wait. So it's a woman who's gone to like a male strip club and picked up the dude there or something.
Spoiler alert: Julia Roberts plays Richard Gere's character in this remake.
Wait, does that mean Richard Gere's the old to the male strip club then?
No, we're gonna use Channing Tatum or somebody like
that.
Okay,
all right. I was about to say, like, how far are we doing this? How far are we going here?
We should just dust off Zac Efron. He's not working these days, right?
It's true.
I mean,
well, he is snorting a bullet of cocaine right now. So I mean,
he was also
be something in this world.
Yeah. Well, he's more ripped than we are.
That's true.
Rage and Rhino, thank you very much for your $1 super chat. No message, but we still appreciate it just the same. Bruce Lombardo, thank you very much. So, nobody here saw Black Christmas. Nick, you saw it, right?
What, the new one? No, man. Come on now. I watched the remake from 2008, and that one's pretty legit, pretty decent compared to the old one from the 80s. The one from the 80s and one from 2008, one from 2008 are actually really good movies, even though the one from 2008 is a remake. It is still really fun, really a really good movie altogether. I did not watch the new one, but I can watch it if you guys want me to, and I can report back. So
yes,
torture yourself.
All right, it'll happen then, boys.
Oh, for the potato comment, go watch that movie.
Next week, I'll watch it and report back. But yeah, okay, I'll do it.
And then finally, TLG Screwjob says, "Gender swapped spies like us."
Didn't they try?
I'm pretty sure they did that with
Mila Kunis, and
oh, the Spy Who Dumped Me?
Yeah.
But wasn't Spy probably Spy is a better comparison with Kunis and what's his nuts?
No, Spy was Melissa McCarthy.
That's what I'm saying. Probably isn't that closer than the Spy Who Dumped Me?
I don't know because I've never seen any of these films that we're discussing.
All right. Well, the Spies Like Us remake will just be two women trying to fuck each other over to get to the hot spy dude at the end, who's clearly a Russian double agent, and that'll be what happens.
Go Big Boar Go Home says they did gender swap Pretty Woman. It was called Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
That's a fair assessment.
I'll allow it.
I actually really like that fucking movie. It's dumb, but I like it. This whole thing's been a big mistake. Ooh, did you say steak? No, mistake. Oh.
Oh man, those movies.
So,
That's a huge bitch.
Fucking love that. Fucking love
the
that.
only thing I've ever liked Amy Poehler in, where she has Tourette's.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's all I-
Yep.
Oh, I forgot that was Amy Poehler. Holy shit.
Fire.
Joseph Bianowitz, thank you very much for your super chat. He says, "Hail WCBS, gender swap Hellboy." Well, Joseph, I'd like to personally thank you for the perfect transition. into our next-
Christina Hendricks is just covered in red paint and fake horns, and is wearing a bikini the whole time, trying to save the world. That's it.
So
I mean, you
just
know how to make-
improve the movie.
He's a gender swap. He didn't make it worse.
Nick, what you said to me just proves that you can make $1 billion picture for like $12.
Yeah. That's how fucking good I am. Hollywood, hire me, goddammit. You ain't doing shit right now.
We're gonna rise up out of the ashes of Hollywood. We'll become New Hollywood. We'll be Cinema Verite. No, Cinema Nouveau. Cinema Nouveau.
Yeah.
Cinema Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix will fund our projects.
God damn it, he will.
Then he'll ramble about fucking cows and drinking milk out of their fucking udders while the baby's screaming at us, and we'll be like, "Shut up, Joaquin! Just fucking give us money."
We should have a
We'll
meeting
talk about
with
this
him
later.
where we're all eating steak and cornflakes, frosted flakes. There we go. So we're eating the flesh of the mother and drinking the milk that is being
That's meant
deprived.
for the
of.
baby.
Fuck, why don't we just have veal croquettes while we're at it too? Just eat the whole fucking family while we're having one big
Yeah,
go.
that sounds delicious. I'm okay with that.
Wait,
As long as the check clears.
hold on. Dean, is that real? Because that's breaking news, guys.
What is it?
Roman Reigns bailed on Mania due to health reasons.
Oh, dude. Okay,
Come
so
on.
they were
God damn it! Of course, after we can't fucking go. God
no.
damn it.
So that might be a rumor. I know that there was talk that I read in one of the dirt sheets the other day about how Roman Reigns is very precautious right now because with him having the ligma, as it has been so immortalized on the Monday Night Raw Facebook group. So that's
7
the
minutes
thing.
ago, Pro Wrestling Sheet just put out a thing.
Oh, even better.
Pro Wrestling Sheet has learned Roman Reigns will not be a part of the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania 36 as planned. Holy shit!
I guess that was the thing, was with him having leukemia and battling that. Like, he probably shouldn't be traveling.
Sources
definitely.
knowledgeable. Reigns expressed to the WWE he didn't feel comfortable doing any more of the Performance Center shows during the coronavirus pandemic because he's immunocompromised from his battle with leukemia and didn't want to risk his health.
Yeah.
We're told the WWE honored his request and he will now be replaced by someone else in the match against Goldberg, though it's unclear who at this
Hulk
time.
Hogan.
Yeah,
It'll be Hulk Hogan.
I'm glad
Don't
he's safe.
joke.
Turned it into that, so thank you.
I mean, like, Roman Reigns is a shit wrestler, but he's still a human being. Like, get in your goddamn bubble and don't come out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would never. I hate the character Roman Reigns. I don't know the real guy. Was his name Joseph Anoa'i or something like that? Anoa'i.
Yeah.
The AT Joseph Anawahi.
I wish him the best, but
yeah.
I hate Roman Reigns as a wrestler. I almost wish, like, this WrestleMania is inconsequential at this point, guys. Like, there's no title match now, so we're gonna have Goldberg versus somebody in an empty arena. Like, the WWE has
Ultimate Warrior.
They should get the Ultimate Warrior that didn't die.
Shit.
They're gonna bring back. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be Goldberg versus Sting, and it's actually gonna be Sting the singer.
What if it is fucking Sting?
I've been watching you.
That's how the song goes.
Yep. You can only understand like 2 to 3 words in a Sting song, and it's usually at the end of the verse where you're like, that's what he said. Okay.
Maybe they should just pay The Rock a bunch of money to take the title off Goldberg. There you go. And then for like
Yeah,
6
because
months,
that was so great the first time they did it, the last time they did it with Juan Cena and Thrice in a Lifetime.
well, I blame Goldberg, not The Rock.
I mean, if you want people to watch your fucking WrestleMania that no one can fucking go to in the goddamn Performance Center that's become a waste of space, you probably should just say fuck it and pay The Rock.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's
it was
true.
pointed out to me the other day that ever since Goldberg took the title off the Fiend is when all the coronavirus stuff really started causing lots of problems.
Oh God, he broke the fourth seal. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you think they're just going to make it a triple threat title match and put Cena,
Yeah.
Goldberg?
Yep. Yeah, they'll probably have
probably.
Goldberg go and spear Cena or whatever, and spear fucking the Fiend, and then just boom, triple threat. It's John
Dude,
Cena.
Goldberg holds the title till SummerSlam.
WWE Network, hire us for more shows for your network because you fucking need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We could
yeah,
write way better wrestling shows than the people you have.
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
leave Heyman on Raw. Leave Heyman on Raw, but yeah, y'all need some. And you just demoted Triple H, so come on, baby, strike while the iron's hot for the bullshitters.
What do you mean they demoted Triple H? What happened?
He
He didn't
got
get demoted. He just got reassigned.
That's Instead of they essentially moved him away from creative.
Okay.
So he's like back in talent acquisition or whatever, vice president of talent, blah 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 blah, blah or whatever now. So they moved his ass away from creative. So he's not in control of NXT anymore. Not in control of NXT UK. He's not in control of doesn't have any input on Raw anymore. So
Kendo, you know what the most thing I'm excited for the most about all this is?
Not watching it.
Facebook group going nuts about Roman Reigns outside of wrestling.
Well, the funny thing is, those people are going to think that it's fake anyway, because one, they think wrestling is 100% legitimate, and two, when people are posting stuff on there saying that WrestleMania has been moved to the Performance Center because of the coronavirus, there was nothing but like all these people. It was like a Pan-African epidemic of like people just flying in there screaming about how it's fake. It's like, motherfuckers, it's on Twitter. You can find it in Google. It's like none of the people in that group understand the concept of looking anything up on the internet.
Nope. No, they don't.
Well, it's still
it's so much fun.
So.
Yeah, I'm hated in the subcontinent of India because of that group. Probably hated in Africa because of that group.
Ken is such a badass motherfucker that he's hated on two continents.
Yeah,
As
I just am really good at pissing off Roman Reigns marks.
So we'll take it back to the show. Our friend Grey Ghost, thank you very much for your super chat. Hail, film pitch. Gender swap the Expendables with Cynthia Rothrock, Gina Carano, Michelle Yeoh, ScarJo, Jolie, plus maybe Jovovich. They're on Sigourney Weaver, Linda Hamilton, Gal Gadot. Other cameos? Thoughts?
See, I would actually watch that.
I would too.
I think that was the plan after 3 was that, Ronda Rousey's character was going to be the foray into an all females Expendables. Now the great thing about that was as long as they keep it as violent as the original Expendables, I would check that out. So what were the women?
No, and please no male bashing. Be like, yeah, we're better than the dudes before. It's like, don't give me that bullshit. Right. Don't give me that bullshit.
Exactly.
Be like every now and again have fucking maybe Bruce Willis or Arnold Schwarzenegger show up and be like, maybe they help them out because they're part of a team and they know them, not just because like a dude's helping, not because the women are weak and the good dude's got to help them, but because they're part of the same fucking team. That's it.
What was the women that he had listed?
Here, I'll read them off again. Cynthia Rothrock, who's old school. She was doing this stuff in the 90s, maybe even the 80s.
Yeah, she was in all those martial arts movies.
Yeah, then we have Gina Carano, which I've always been cool with her.
Gina Carano's 100%, man. She's fucking awesome.
Haywire was dope.
I mean, obviously, Mandalorian's the most recent thing she's done, but she really looks like a female action hero.
She does.
Not fucking Taraji P. Henson in Proud Mary. Michelle, she's the first thing on my mind.
Damn.
Michelle Yeoh, of course, she's like, I know this sounds really weird to say it like this, but like when you say like female action star, she's like so above that. She's just action star Michelle Yeoh to me. I mean, all the shit she made in Asia, Tomorrow Never Dies. Isn't she in House of not Sand and Fog? What's the one
House she's in? Flying Daggers. Super Cop 2.
Dude, no. But yeah, no. I agree with you, Jeff. Yeah, Michelle Yeoh is just action star, 100%, man.
And then we also have Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, I mean,
Avengers for sure.
Yeah, with the Avengers and shit.
Yeah,
and,
you need name recognition. Plus you need somebody who's got some tits and ass in there as well. So have her in there.
Jovovich. I mean,
no.
Keep her away from that fucking. Don't even let her be asked. Don't even put that we asked Mila Jovovich. Keep her ass miles away from a female Expendables.
100%. Because she will bring that shit down like the goddamn plague.
She will 100%. And I think she's attractive. Overall she's not a terrible actress, but she has baggage, baby. Keep Mila Jovovich away from anything you want to succeed.
Yeah.
He also suggested Charlize Theron, which fine.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
And then we also have Sigourney Weaver. Clearly, Dion loves that one.
Hell yeah.
And then Linda Hamilton.
Yes.
Obviously.
Gal Gadot.
Yes.
And I like her. As well as other cameos. So, yeah. And by the way, people are saying replace Jovovich with Christina Hendricks. I agree with that.
No arguments here.
I love the love for her in the chat. I always fucking love that shit.
Yeah, well, it's Christina Hendricks.
Yeah, dude. She's a very well endowed redhead. So you got to throw some love there.
She's a bottled redhead, dude. She's actually blonde.
Listen, don't disrupt the dream. God damn it! I have a dream, alright. I'm allowed to have it.
The dream's still there.
God. I'm in quarantine, damn it. I have a few things that I can hang on to. Okay, Jeff? Quit it, man.
I'm my girlfriend, so.
Well, you got a girlfriend, all right? I got nothing.
About food and stuff. That's honestly every day is, what do you want to eat? We should get to work on channel stuff, and we hope the cats don't get outside. So, I saw a video called Sigourney Beaver once. Dion, is that your video you made?
If you guys can send me a link, it'd be great. Appreciate it. Good looking at.
So, folks in the chat, the Fandom Menace, if you want to try to distill us to one thing, I would say we're a consumer movement. We're a bunch of fans who consume entertainment, who want to be respected. And it started, 2017, we were being called man babies in early 2018. All kinds of stuff has been levied at us. Man baby, troll, Russian bot, all these terrible things, all these terrible names that people want to call us. And they always want to blame the fans when it comes to Hollywood's mistakes, Hollywood's missteps. So when I saw this news yesterday, it bothered me when I saw that David Harbour blames Hellboy reboot's failure on Guillermo del Toro fans.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
So, Nick,
Fucking
were you the only one
I was a
here
fan.
that pulled the trigger and saw that film?
Oh yeah, no, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I relayed some stuff to you guys. I think in the chat or either on one of the shows or whatever. I relayed some details to you. No, it's dog shit. It really is. It really is. If you guys want a copy, I'll send it to you, and you can watch it for I don't know whatever purposes you want.
No, I know.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I didn't want to see it in theaters. I don't want to watch it now.
Okay, I mean, like I watched it, and I don't know what's wrong with Harbour, man. You need. I know you're on your Stranger Things kick, but like you ain't shit. First of all.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm just saying, like, yes, you're an important part of the show. You're Eleven's, dad, whatever. But like, you can be killed off next season. So shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, like, you're okay. Like, you can be replaced by somebody else real quick. Also, the Guillermo del Toro versions were way fucking better, and you're just a goddamn meat puppet. So calm down.
Yeah, I don't think his Hellboy was very good looking. Here's a comparison. So we have the Guillermo del Toro on the left and the David Harbour on the right. And actually, it's Ron Perlman, so excuse me, I misspoke. But from this photo, you look at it and you go, yeah, but this one's really cool. It's grim, it's darker, it's more serious, blah, blah, blah. This one's a little more comical, X, Y, and Z. All right, fine. That's the first production shot they showed.
Well, okay. Also, I think you guys who watch Guillermo del Toro movies can attest. It's like Guillermo del Toro knows how to make a lived-in universe immediately. Like as soon as you enter it, you feel it's lived in immediately, regardless of what movie he makes.
Yeah.
He's really, really good at that. He's amazing at that. And I don't know why the fuck the studio was like, you know what, we're gonna reboot it. We're not gonna give you money for a part 3. It's like, bitch, why? We want a part. This end it, and then you can fucking remake it, in a couple of years and be happy. But no, you want to remake it now. I think you thought it was a good idea. Clearly, it wasn't, because you fucked up.
So right here, to me, this looks like methed out Hellboy. I mean, look at the hairline.
Like zombie Hellboy. Like the makeup's all droopy on him, and yeah, it doesn't look good. The two things on his head do not look like they were like horns or whatever. It's looked like he stuck 2 bagel bites to his face or something. I don't know, and then colored them red.
It looks like if you. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on air. But yeah, we'll just go with bagel bites. I was gonna say
they look like 2 soggy bagel bites just covered in red paint is what they look like.
See, a lot of fans in the chat were saying we wanted a Hellboy 3 from Guillermo del Toro and Ron Perlman.
Dude,
which
100%.
I didn't like the second one. I didn't like Golden Army. I love the first one.
I'm
the other way. I don't like the first one that much. I liked Golden Army a lot.
See, I like both of them because they're wonderful stories. They were very built. The worlds were built out really well, and I fucking love both of them. And I wanted a third one really bad. I wanted a trilogy really badly because the end would have been so fucking epic and so worth it. It would have been great. But like this one involves like the Sword and the Stone and witches and all kinds of weird shit that just like they were piling shit in there to try to make it good, and none of it worked out. And then to be the cherry on the top, they put Mila Jovanovic in there, and that didn't work.
Well, she is the death knell for any film.
I agree.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a film that she is in that. Well, Dazed and Confused.
Yep.
Fifth Element. That's about it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, Fifth Element was so overpowering; it transcended her ability to make it dog shit.
Yeah, Rudy Rod kind of it droned out her Mila Jovovich-ness.
He did, and plus, when you make a character that's only limited to a few words of speech in a language that nobody can understand, I mean, then you're fine. Plus, it's Fifth Element, man. It's a fucking great movie. I love that movie.
Sentinel says those look like Brie Larson's taint.
A
little dark for this show.
Oh yeah, a little random.
Hey, it's the dark time. This is
the dark time.
We're gonna be living in the dark timeline.
Yesterday, they announced that this shit's gonna go on for 2 more months where I live. So I have this mandatory indoor shit for 2 more months.
Oh my god!
But on the bright side, for those who caught the High Council, we joked about those trading cards we were gonna make. Somebody reached out. We're gonna make it happen. So there you go. Yep. I responded back to that guy's message today. Did you see that?
I did.
Good.
Cool. Yeah, we're not missing out on this one. But this stuff about blaming fans, it's getting tiresome. This isn't a very long topic. I just wanted to bring this up in terms of Hollywood. Like, look, you guys, in the coronavirus outbreak, we have realized how useless all celebrities are. You don't contribute to society.
Oh my god, dude! I love every now and again they'll show up on social media and be like, "Hey, we'll get through this." And like, you're sitting in a fucking hot tub sipping champagne. I want to shoot you in the goddamn face. Fucking stop it.
Yeah, it's like the one jackass that put this. I don't remember who he was, but he's some celebrity, and he was talking about how he has to be self-quarantined because he might have been exposed, and he's living in like a $12 million mansion. It shows him like crying because he's stuck inside. It's like, dude, go fuck yourself.
All I can say is that this has made me realize that the dude that works across the street at Ralph's adds more to society than David Harbour or any of these celebrities like fucking Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
it's like you let me laugh.
And I think that the other side of that too is, I mean, even being objective about the whole thing, even if for a minute we accept the idea that the movies failed solely based on fans not showing, or Guillermo del Toro fans fucking up this movie, you think that out of just in the United States, the hundreds of millions of other people who go to the movies or who used to go to the movies every year were so influenced by the small group of Guillermo del Toro fans, that still means that you did not make a movie strong enough to persuade people to not listen to a minority of fucking people. I hate when people say that. There's this random belief that, it's the quiet or the loud minority, or it's this group that you mean to tell me that the people you wanted to see your movie were so influenced by a couple thousand people? That still means, even from your point of view, your movie wasn't good enough. There's no getting around that, no matter where. So even if you look at it objectively from the other side, hey, it's not the Guillermo del Toro fans' fault. That still leaves it where your movie was still not good enough to get people's asses in the seats, Schiavone. So what the fuck do you want, David? What the fuck do you want? So either it's on you or it's on the motherfuckers who made the goddamn film, because they put it behind you. They made it very clear that you were the star of this film. There were the behind the scenes of you being in the fucking gym. The only people that we can fucking blame are the people who wrote the fucking movie in the studio or you. That whole bullshit about blaming the fans, that's not fucking real. It doesn't matter if it's Hellboy, if it's Star Wars, if it's fucking, Charlie's fucking Angels. Even if you guys are right, your movie is still not good enough to persuade everyone else. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about David Harbour and his douchiness? Because Mikey Gussler had a good super chat that leads in.
Well, I mean, it's funny because like he's I mean, before he was blaming the director, he's like, oh, it was hard to direct him. I couldn't, it was hard to, be around him because this, that, and the other. He was blaming other people. So him blaming somebody else and then blaming the fans is like, he's just blaming everybody else besides himself for making a dumb business decision and being like, oh, Hellboy, yeah, I want to be in the fucking reboot. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to make so much money. I'm going to be part of a trilogy. It's like, no, you made a shit decision. You got to live with it because you're that guy now. Fucking just, you know what? Don't talk about it anymore. Talk about Stranger Things and just be happy with that you're part of that series that's so loved and revered. Because if you keep talking shit about the fans, and then all of a sudden, let's say Stranger Things season 4 bombs, you talk about shit. You're gonna talk shit about those fans. They're gonna fucking fire your ass. They're gonna make sure you really are dead and write you out. I'm just saying.
They might not write him out. They might actually. Well, never mind. Anyway,
damn.
That kind of night tonight.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like David Harbour's been in some decent movies. He's been in like Black Mass. I think that's about it.
Equalizer
right now. Quantum of Solace, Equalizer, End of Watch.
I forgot he was in fucking Quantum of Solace.
It's weird. It's weird because like you know him as like the fucking dad of 11 and fucking everything. But if you actually see him in other movies, he's there, and it's weird to know that he's in the background there. But yeah, he's been in some movies.
Good for him.
He's got a decent career, but he needs to close his fucking mouth and just be happy with it. Because he's not at that level now where he can just talk shit and like everything's okay tomorrow. It's like, no, dude, you're still on that level of just like if you talk enough shit, you're gonna get fired and just not work again. So
and what's wrong with adhering to the standards that you clearly had when you were making the film? The same thing with fucking Ridley Scott running his mouth about Solo. Listen, you chose to make a film on an established fucking character. When you don't live up to that expectation, that's on you. You can't get mad at the fans and the fucking target audience. It's your job to convince my black ass to watch your movie. It is not my job to go to your movie even if it's bad. Quality and expectation are a real fucking thing, not just in movies and everywhere else in the professional world. If you don't do your job, you suffer for it. You didn't do your job. What's his nuts, who directed it, his first fucking time trying to do a major film, he didn't do his fucking job. Legendary Pictures did not do their job. Mila Jovovich did the same shit she always does, not doing her fucking job. Okay? And going back to Ridley Scott, you came into a project that was failing so bad, that's why they hired your fucking ass. They hired an actor who couldn't play the fucking part. So much so, they bring in the chick from Game of Thrones and randomly throw Darth Maul in the fucking movie. You did not do your fucking job. And I'm not trying to be particularly mean or aggressive, but you're making it, and that's the other part of that argument is you make it personal. So you have destroyed any remnants of there being a conversation as to why this movie didn't do well. Hey, did we not live up to expectation? Did we not respect the source material? Did the way I played Hellboy, was that how you imagined or remembered since you fucking read the comic book? That's gone. That bridge is fucking gone. And now what's left is what happened. And it's a movie. We're not talking about building bridges or maintaining infrastructure in the fucking city. You did not do your job. Fucking period. I say the same shit, and Jeff and I said this till we were blue in the face about comic book movies in general. It's very easily fucking referenced. I can go and pick up a Hellboy comic. I can go and watch Guillermo del Toro's 2 films and compare it to yours. You knew that when you started making the movie. It's not like it was fucking a movie that was in the bargain bin that no one fucking knew was made, and you fucking knew what happened and what happens to people who reboot films in the middle of the fucking story. You didn't do your job. And I'm not giving you my money because you fuck.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, this shit's expensive. We're not going to waste money because we have to go watch your shit.
Yeah. I work every goddamn day. I love Hellboy. I've read a couple of comics. I enjoy the character. You fucked up. You literally had one job. You literally had one job, David. Read the comic book. And he claimed to have a comic book. You should have read the script and said,
I fucking hate that shit with these celebrities. Like, yeah, I'm a big fan of the comic book. Yeah, all of a sudden you are. In every anti-Trump tweet that you've ever made in your fucking life, all of a sudden now when you get a comic book movie, yeah, I read the comics. It's like, no, you fucking haven't. I can look through your goddamn Twitter, your Instagram feed, and all that other shit. No, you haven't. Calm down.
Yep.
Be honest and be like, I don't know anything about the character. Be honest. Just be honest. Yeah. That's all we want.
And that's why people, especially actors, shouldn't bring. Again, you have your politics. You believe what you want to believe. That's fine. But you believe something, you believe it all the goddamn time. When you're going off rambling at fucking award shows about the president, again, I get some shit. Not everyone's a fan of the goddamn president, but that's a second conversation. When you're publicly bashing someone else based on their job performance, that better mean you hold yourself to that same motherfucking level of performance. And you fucking didn't. Plain and simple, baby. You fucked up. Legendary Pictures fucked up. You had one job. It's an existing character. I'm not paying you for that shit. I'm not paying you for that. That's on you. Don't blame me. You should have asked your wife what she thought about the movie, and she probably would have told you you're doing a fucking bad job.
Because you did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our friend Mikey Gussler. I'm going to read yours in just a second because it's going to go off on a tangent. But Dean Heiss says, will there be a watch party this Saturday? I'll be over on Mindless Entertainment. We'll be doing Good Burger. We'll be drinking. We'll be eating cheeseburgers. So subscribe to the Mindless Entertainment channel. We'll be having a lot of fun with Good Burger, the 1997 Keenan and Kel film. And Jesse, are you going to show your Kel Mitchell video?
Oh, of course.
And Jesse met Kel Mitchell, and she has a really awesome video to share. So that'll be this Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Pacific. And that'll be the next one that I'll be a part of. We'll try to find soon, guys. Like, hopefully we'll try to come up with something next week for here on the channel, because I know people are asking. I think we've been asked like 5 times. Everyone loved the Indiana Jones stream. It was a huge success. We went for 7 hours, tons of views, tons of drinks. The rest of my night was spent eating noodles and looking at Supernatural through very foggy beer goggles. So that's why.
My man.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And now our friend Mikey Gussler says, hashtag release the Snyder cut, hashtag 214 minutes. So yesterday, Dion, I thought of you. Yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. And I was thinking about Zack Snyder, and I was thinking about all the bullshit that he's done to the comic book film landscape. Like, we go on about David Harbour and how he's blaming fans and he's just being an unlikable douche right now. And thankfully, Black Widow got pushed back, because I guarantee like 12 people would have skipped that movie in theaters because of this. But I digress. No, but the point I'm trying to make, though, is there's a lot of talk from the Snyder Twitter camp and all this stuff about the Zack Snyder verse, how people love it, how people don't want it to go away. And with Mikey's comment about release the Snyder cut, just for all the new listeners out there, tell them how you feel about Zack Snyder just in like 30 seconds. But then I'm going to ask everyone this question: Snyder cut, yay or nay? Would you watch a 214-minute cut of Justice League?
I'll give you my answer right the fuck now. Hell to the fuck no. I would much rather watch the butthole version of the new Cats movie than I would watch a goddamn Snyder cut. There's no way in fucking hell that you can pay me enough money to ever respect Zack Snyder in person ever again. I said it a long time ago. I don't feel bad about saying it, but if there's one famous person who I would fuck all the way, YouTube boxing matches are a thing now. If there was one that I would gladly accept without hesitation and risk going out there and with my shirt off beating the hell out of somebody, it would be Zack fucking Snyder. If Superman doesn't break necks, fucking you decided one of the most famous comic book stories of all time and you pissed all over it. Zack, if there's one person who I would go down in history as hating in terms of popular culture, it's fucking Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I know you hate him. So you'll say no to the film Kendo.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd watch it with some. I'd go in there with a little bit of hesitation and be like, "This is gonna be 3 hours. I'll play on my phone while I watch it," but I'd watch it.
Nick?
No, man. Not gonna fucking happen. Listen, there are certain things I'm gonna. I will. I'll torture myself for the channel, but like, no, 214 minutes. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, ain't gonna happen. Plus, I mean, Snyder's only good at copying other shit when he has like directions. Only thing he's good at.
Yeah. So in the chat, I just saw somebody say that Apocrypha says you guys haven't done a Catwoman drunk stream. Should we add that to our list? So like we should make a master list of drunk commentaries we'll do during the quarantine.
Oh,
We'll try to knock all of them out. Like we'll just do them live. It'll get sloppy. Like imagine if we were live when we did Ghostbusters 2016 and The Force Awakens, and I passed out, and my camera or my microphone was like in a vortex the whole time. Like, could you imagine?
Yeah, it was rough.
I want that. I have that master file back in Cincinnati. I'll have my mom ship me out the hard drive. I'll release the fucking Jeff cut like that the whole time.
Yep, that was it. I was watching the movie in a wind tunnel.
The day we thought Jeff didn't make it.
So Screaming Eagle might be on. You'll watch Dark Fate, but not the Snyder cut. What the fuck, bro?
Listen, blame whole childhood. And again, I'm not always see, just talking about Zack Snyder gives me the fucking shits. But listen, in 100% seriousness, I at least have Terminator 2 and I have Terminator. For fucking Batman, Superman, for this universe, I have kind of Justice League, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for Batman 89 and the Nolan films, and my love of Joel Schumacher's fucking shit show. But fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck Zack Snyder. Like I said, as a person, go through life, whatever. But I truly hope that every film you make fucking does not do well. And go work at fucking Walmart or something. Fuck you. And then how much of a fucking prick he was about it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I mean, all you had to do was watch the fucking animated series, bitch. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. And you couldn't fucking do that. And Sucker Punch sucks dick too. Fuck you.
Yeah. Sucker Punch was the movie that he made himself. That he was like, yeah, people are gonna love this. I'm just like, it's a 2.5 hour music video, which I don't mind, but it doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's that movie. He wants to be cool so bad. He is bargain bin Quentin Tarantino with a fucking limp. Fuck Zack Snyder.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at Dawn of the Dead remake, he knew how to do that. 300, he had the fucking graphic novel to do that. Watchmen, graphic novel to do that. Sucker Punch, he made himself. It was a fucking failure. Man of Steel, he should have had the comic books to do that and the fucking know-how, but he fucked that up. Batman vs Superman, no,
garbage.
No, Justice League, I mean, kind of, but not really. Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude, your career is just kind of fucked. You need to just go back and work at Walmart. They need people right now. Just go work there.
Now, I was thinking about the watch party super chat a minute ago. Why don't we do a Spielberg triple feature? Jaws, Jurassic Park, and a third film to yet be determined.
Color Purple. No, that's not watch.
Wait, hold on.
Jesse suggests Close Encounters. If I need to take a nap, I'll clearly pick that one.
That movie's a little long. That movie's long.
It is. It's good. It's good, but it's not something you want to drink and watch because you will fucking fall asleep.
Do you think we should do a Spielberg triple feature? What should?
Oh, for sure.
We just do that last weekend.
Well,
technically.
You want to throw Raiders of the Lost Ark back in that one?
Oh God! As long as we don't watch ET, please. I don't want to
watch ET.
You don't, or you do?
I don't.
Yeah, man. I watched that again recently. I was like, because I watched it as a kid, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, maybe I'm an adult, it'll change, and it'll be fine, it'll be okay, and I'll like when I'm older. No, it's still slow and pointless, and I just don't like it.
Right. So here's what we'll do. We'll do Jaws. We'll do Jurassic Park. and then we'll
Amistad.
eat. Amistad. Yeah. I say we could come up with a list of potential candidates, put them on the twatter, and make it a poll.
Yeah, because there's a ton of great ones. War of the Worlds would be perfect during.
Ooh.
We'll let the fans vote. I hope they vote War of the Worlds.
There's also wait, was he involved in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
He's got to direct these, but I think he's a producer because Zemeckis directed that.
Okay, all right. So it's only movies that he directed. Gotcha.
Yes, I mean, did he direct The Adventures of Tintin? Because that's a fun movie.
Yeah,
I want to say he did.
Yep.
He also directed Ready Player One. I'm just saying.
We could also watch Lincoln or The Color Purple.
Yeah. Telling you, Schindler's List.
I don't want to see Danley Glover just beating the shit out of Whoopi Goldberg for 2 hours.
I mean, based
Not
off of
on my
how Whoopi
list.
Goldberg acts these days, I think I would want to watch that.
You know what? If we weren't leaving it up to the fans, you know, it would be the perfect closeout chapter.
What?
Hook, because we'll never watch that on this channel. It'd be the only time we'd ever watch Hook on this fucking channel.
So
I love Hook.
Fair assessment.
Yeah, me too.
Goddamn Glenn Close getting fucking thrown in a fucking box with a scorpion.
Well,
which you know, you may or may not want to do in real life, you know, over Glenn, you know, but that still makes me fucking laugh.
Hey, we don't kink shame on this channel.
unless that's your kink.
Yeah.
I fucking love Hook. Oh, it should be Hook. It really should be Hook. Speech about, you know, kids growing up and you not being able to hang out with them because you'll be trying to hang out with them. That fucking shit hit me in the feels every time. Fucking Rufio, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking Rufio with that hairdo. And Dustin Hoffman stabs him in the fucking chest in the most dramatic no from Robin Williams ever.
We could do Minority Report and Catch Me If You Can.
I forgot he directed Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, and that's a solid movie. I watched it recently. I really liked it. So
Should we drink every time Leonardo DiCaprio changes identities?
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah. Oh man.
Let's try to make this happen sooner than later, guys. Seriously.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right.
It's Spielberg weekend then. Spielberg, Tyler Perry, no thank you. I'll read that super
Don't
chat.
even joke
dude.
about that.
I have like
I'll be
living
busy that day.
dude, living in Atlanta. I've heard so many people who shit on him because they've interacted with him, and he's such an asshole. So,
well, wasn't he? Didn't he get accused of sexual harassing one of his assistants too?
I don't know.
I want
do
to say he
not know.
did, but I saw there was a meme on Facebook where it was like, yo, man, this Negro been running around in Atlanta making movies, and he still be dressing up like a woman the whole goddamn time. Makes something different, bro.
Somebody in the chat, Ron Burgundy, said Tango and Cash. Don't play with that. Do not play with that because that's a good fucking
love
movie.
Tango and Cash. It's a great fucking movie.
It's a wonderful movie.
Stallone with glasses still makes me laugh every
Oh
time.
god, dude. He's an investment banker who's a cop.
Yes. An investment banker who is like, why are you banking so hard on steroids? You got that shit that makes your fucking head grow. You know your skull's too big for them glasses.
And then Kurt Russell, because Kurt Russell's awesome. So
Yep, fucking Kurt Russell. Long hair Kurt Russell too. That's when he was damn near unstoppable. The long hair was his powers, baby.
yeah, man. And then he cut it in the 90s and he did Soldier.
Listen, I fucking love Soldier.
Really?
I fucking love that movie. You don't love Soldier?
Okay. To be fair, I watched it once and I think that was it. I need to watch it again to kind of figure it out.
Add that to the list. Add that, everyone in the chat. Add that to the list. Put Russell in the chat so we remember to watch the fucking Soldier. Whereas Kurt Russell literally has, I think, 8 lines in that movie.
Yeah,
and one of the coolest ones ever is it's what's the chick that you think is white, but she might be like from Costa Rica or something, and she's like, "What are you gonna do?" He just goes, "I'm going to kill them all, sir." I fucking love that part. Oh shit! And it's a dude that played Bruce Lee. I always say Brandon Lee, but it's not Brandon Lee.
Jason
Lee. Dude that. Thank you. He played Bruce. That he's in, and their fight scene is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen it in a while, so.
Dude, we gotta add that to the list, Jay, because we gotta we gotta watch that shit.
It's been a while. I'll definitely watch it with you. That's one I want to go into a little buzzed. So I'm just kind of like, hey guys, let's have some fun with this one. Because sometimes when we do a movie stream, like a drunk one, I'm like, all right, I have to present myself in a manner to give these guys a hook. Maybe one time I'll just say, fuck it. I'll turn the camera on. I'll be in a pair of like gym shorts and a t-shirt. Be like, this is the stream. Let's go. And then more people like that, then let me present myself. I just wear my bathrobe like I always do. So
There you go. Roll with the bathrobe.
We call that, Jeff, wife beater, Jeff.
What?
I am not married. Okay.
No, the shirt, not the actual,
I'm like,
not the actual sport of beating your wife.
Deals in sports.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I didn't mean sport. Shit, this joke has run off the rails.
Yeah,
I meant the shirt. These fucking these Lacquanitas then fuck me up, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least that's a sport that currently hasn't been canceled, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Yep, the chat has spoken because I need a fucking a lifeline to get out of this fucking joke. The chat has spoken and they're saying soldier. We got to add soldier to the list, boy.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
the sport of beating your wife. Oh god. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh at this, but goddamn it, it's funny.
try to get Toad out of this hole that I'm in. And
This is one of those times where like somebody that hates our channel will click in and they'll sample like a 48-second clip of it. It'll be Dion referring to the sport of beating your wife, me referring to it not being canceled, and Nick say the sport of beating your wife. I love it. But this is the type of stuff that is toxifying our culture. Like you clearly didn't listen to the whole thing.
we're gonna get that one chick. I wrote a blog about this, and like, God,
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna end up on like that. Oh shit, what was that? What was that like female, like huge, like all woman blog thing like a few years ago, like the Pussycat or something like that?
Oh, it's Jezebel. Is that what it is? Jezebel.
Yeah, Jezebel. That's it. We'll end up on Jezebel tomorrow morning. It'll be like fucking 12 articles about how much of assholes we are because we like condone and promote beating one's wife as a sport.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones under that whole umbrella that got shut down.
Yeah.
When they got
Gawker.
Yep, Gawker, yeah.
Oh yeah, when Hogan sued him because the videotape of him banging Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Yeah. What a terrible corporate decision to release that footage. What? No.
I don't know, man.
Was
That trial gave us one of the greatest sentences in history of all time.
That's true.
Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis, but Terry Bollea doesn't. And this is from Hulk Hogan on trial.
We should. Why don't we do a Kurt Russell triple feature?
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm down.
We should just commit to like if we're gonna do these things. Another thing that would help too with the audience and us. There's no monotony. Like I love the Indiana Jones trilogy, but after a while, it's another Indiana Jones adventure. We're talking about the same shit. If we do a specific actor or specific director triple feature of 3 non-connected films, like if we did like Escape from New York, Soldier, and Overboard,
Tombstone.
Dude, damn well it ain't gonna be motherfucking Overboard. It's gonna be Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
Tombstone should probably be on there, and fucking Soldier, baby.
You know what? Write that down. Let's commit that to be our Kurt Russell triple feature. I like that choice. I've never seen Tombstone, so it'll be new for me.
It's a great movie, but it's not as good as his Disney classic, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes.
Oh god damn it.
When Walt Disney's last dying words are Kurt Russell.
I mean, to be fair,
So
that
true.
helped make him like a star. So if it's not for that, we don't have Kurt Russell.
I thought it was. I thought Disney's last dying words were Elion. Elion.
No,
Yeah.
his last words were anti-Semitic. Come on, folks, let's not beat around the bush here. You know, he said something horrible about the Jewish community.
I know he did, man.
Goldberg.
Or he said,
He's a Goldberg.
he's like, whatever they do, I hope they don't fucking freeze my head. Horrible.
Oh man.
On Jesse's stream, there was a really great question. She was playing a game of Would You Rather, and it was, would you rather spend the day with Walt Disney or Jim Henson? And I picked Walt Disney.
I'm taking Jim Henson.
I said I'd run to learn all the secrets of Hollywood and not hang out with a hippie. But
I'd rather hang out with the hippie.
Yeah, because
And that's saying a lot because I don't like hippies.
But it's Jim Henson. Jim Henson would. Jim Henson. I mean, he would be like a hippie, like Bob Ross would be a hippie. It'd be okay. It'd be okay. It'd be okay.
Yeah, and then you could like when he would go off on some nonsense, it's not going to be like terrible. Walt Disney's going to definitely know some shit, but then like he'll be like, listen, the trick is blah 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 blah, and then he would like slip in some anti-Semitic racist shit. You'd be caught off guard, and like you wouldn't be able to say anything. You'd be like, what was that? What was that, Walt? Yeah, I said that you just got to be careful on your methods of negotiating. No, what'd you say after that though? What do you mean? The thing you said after, right after the negotiation part. I don't know what you mean, Jeff. I mean, or did I confuse you? No, you didn't confuse me. That's actually why I'm worried. I'm very not confused about what you said. I just need you to say it one more time. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Jim Henson's gonna show you how to play with puppets and smoke weed with you. That's all he's gonna fucking do.
That's pretty much what's gonna happen. You're gonna spend an afternoon with Jim Henson playing with puppets and smoking dope and probably listen to Three Dog Night. So
that sounds
there's worse ways to spend an afternoon.
Yeah. Then we had a second. Would you rather smoke weed with Jim Henson or Frank Oz?
And I think,
Frank
Oz, man. Frank Oz. No, Frank Oz.
Because the stories that he could tell you would be way more entertaining.
It'd be fucking wonderful.
Listening to Three Dog Night and watching him play with puppets.
Yep, for sure.
No. Oh, by the way, folks, people are saying, what about Escape from New York and The Thing? Well, The Thing is, we love The Thing, but the point I want to make is those are John Carpenter classics that are very serious, and I don't think there's a lot to talk about. And in a way, I'm just trying to say, like, you got to respect The Thing. And unless you're going to go into a deep dive about Rob Bottin's special effects and all this stuff, I think like with Big Trouble in Little China, we can have so much fun with it.
Oh, dude, yeah, because like the thing is this channel's like favorite damn movie, and it's one of the movies when we watch it, we will either talk about it the entire time, or we'll be quiet and just watch it.
Right.
So.
And it's Escape from New York. That's a very, it's a great movie, but again, it's going to be more of a quiet one. And if we're trying to give you guys a second screen experience where you're watching the movie on your TV and then watching it with us, like we said in The Last Crusade, there was some awkward silences towards the end because it's like a really good father-son moment, or it's a really great moment where this and that happens, and we're trying to enjoy the movie as well as you guys are. So we're just trying to give you stuff that we can kind of kick back and riff on, but also they're good movies that you enjoy watching. So that's why those two aren't, didn't pop up. Maybe we'll just do a John Carpenter triple feature.
God damn it. Yes, we will.
And Lord of Darkness or some shit like that.
We got to throw, if we do John Carpenter, we got to throw in vampires because it's not great, but it's fucking hilarious.
And let's make that be the third one.
Yes, it's just James Woods running around saying fuck. Like that's we
could do Escape from LA instead. That has Steve Buscemi in it.
It's true, it does.
Oh my God.
Driving a Cadillac for some reason.
I saw Escape from LA a couple years ago, and after I hadn't seen it since it was new, it's terrible.
We watched it on a Thursday one time, and we were just like, God, this fucking movie. I love it. It's randomly Snake Plissken playing basketball with a cold.
Yeah.
Holy
I remember that.
And then he's playing basketball at the Coliseum. I can't. That's too fucking funny. Like, there's no way that they got their own joke there. Playing basketball at the fucking Coliseum. Too funny. Holy shit.
The best part of that movie is clearly Kurt Russell, how he's barely aged between 1981 and 1996.
Yeah. So fucking Kurt Russell. And then just like how hurried the end of that film is. They're on the helicopter.
Oh my God.
Pam Grier's just randomly a fucking dude. And just like they're in the helicopter and it's him and the president's daughter, and just a rocket hits it and everyone else with them fucking dies, and the helicopter crashes and he just ends the world, lights a cigarette, fade to black.
Yep.
Like, wait a minute. What just happened? What just happened?
Guys, we should also find an excuse to watch The Warriors.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we should.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe on After Hours we'll come up with a better list, because I'm also seeing The Mist, and I want to watch The Mist with Dion because of how much he hates that movie.
Oh my God, The Mist. Well, no. The Mist can be a Stephen King thing we do.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're throwing out the mini series because we can't commit 12 hours to watching The Stand and It.
If we watch it, it's got to be the 90s version. But even then, that's too damn long.
Yeah, isn't that even that's what, 6 hours?
3, 4.
Oh, That should count as 2 movies then. It'll just be it and then fucking it and then like The Mist.
So I got our Spielberg weekend written down, Kurt Russell weekend, John Carpenter weekend, and Stephen King weekend. So hopefully quarantine's ended by then.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Stephen King's It is from 1990 is 3 hours and 12 minutes according to Google. So
Fucking Seth Green, John Ritter.
Fucking man.
uh,
We could do a Tarantino triple feature and Dion every time somebody drops the N-word, we drink.
My
oh
man.
my god.
Yeah.
That's a perfect drinking game. That might be the best movie drinking game in the business by far.
I just love, like, I'm not going to get into it on the show, but the one time we had a discussion with another person about Tarantino, like some really pretentious douche in college, like talking about how great it is. Like, I don't really like watching a movie from a dude who's too comfortable using the N-word, and just that person's face dropped, and they just shut up.
Oh, dude, I've known many a film school fuck who said that, and I've said it to them as well, and I'm just like, you can't say shit to me right now, because yeah. Because God, man, those film school fucks, they really love their Quentin Tarantino. They look at him like he's God or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he never officially received the N-word pass.
Oh,
no. He never did.
How about a Nicolas Cage triple feature with The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh
yes. That might be the best pound for pound trilogy. For the trilogy series for the channel for sure.
That's actually the one that I would want to watch next would be that one, because that's the most fun one I can think of right now.
Do you want to move that up to the top of the list and say Spielberg later?
Yes.
I can live with that.
All right, fine.
You must never hesitate.
Welcome to The Rock.
Yep, Sean Connery taught me that from that movie. You must never hesitate. So we can't hesitate.
Yep.
Just Michael Biehn versus fucking not Ed Helms. God damn it.
Ed Harris?
Thank you. Just Michael Biehn and Ed Harris screaming at each other for fucking 5 minutes.
I will not give that order.
I cannot give that order.
Marie, you ever forgotten that? Oh, shut the fuck up. You're down there.
We're up here.
I love that shit.
God, I love The Rock.
Have you ever seen The Weatherman with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
and it goes, "You're a dildo pork fuck." That is literally a line of dialogue in that movie.
It's Nicolas Cage. It sounds like something he would say.
We might have to have 2 separate Nicolas Cage trilogies, because it's for sure it's those 3 for the first one.
Good Nicolas Cage movies and bad Nicolas Cage movies.
Yeah. Bad Lieutenant, fucking Wicker Man, and then probably throw in what's the one where he's I don't want to say Ghost Rider, because that's just too shit.
Snake Eyes? No, Snake Eyes is okay.
It's good. I like Snake Eyes.
Oh, we could watch the one about the
Raising Arizona.
I like Raising Arizona.
I like it too, but I mean, if we're ranking them,
we should watch the new one that he's in.
Mandy?
Yeah,
that one I've heard is pretty fucking
Bangkok
crazy.
Dangerous. The third one could be Bangkok Dangerous. That one was just
Jesus Christ.
Just that's long hair Nick Cage, where you're just like, are you okay, Nick?
we should get sloppy drunk to start Wicker Man.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. We should get there.
How to get burned?
What do you got in there? A shark or something? Dion, you know another movie I'd want to watch, but no one else would be in on the joke besides us?
What?
Remember that movie Chloe with Amanda Seyfried?
Dude, the fucking bike.
Yes, the bike! I've been trying to show the clip to Jesse for a month. I can't find it. It's so amazing.
I'm gonna find it and send it to you guys.
Please do.
The fucking she's just riding a bike in the snow, and she just for no reason. And then just her random telling a story about how she jacked off Liam Neeson and he came in her hand, and we're just like, what? She says that just
was it in his Nissan?
Shut up! That was my joke. God damn it!
Oh fuck! We gotta watch that movie.
So up next, our friend Logan Michael sent in a super chat a couple minutes ago. Thank you for your patience, Logan Michael. He says, have y'all listened to the Best Movies Never Made? It's a great podcast where they talk about people who wrote canceled movies. They just uploaded episodes about the canceled Friday the 13th movies. Pop gay. Well, Logan Michael, I'm taking a picture of that because that sounds like a fucking fantastic podcast. And I'm going to be drawing these trading cards for the High Council now. So I'm going to need some stuff to listen to while I work.
I vaguely remember hearing about that show. I think, did they do an episode on Smith Superman movie?
Yeah, they did
that one. Because I gotta find that. Find what's the name of it?
Best Movies Never Made.
Okay, well I'm gonna look that shit up now because I remember listening to that episode.
Yeah, there's a documentary about the Nicolas Cage Superman movie as well, and it's hilarious to watch because there's this whole like it's Kevin Smith just like being Kevin Smith for a little bit, and he's blaming the other guy, and he's like, "Oh, I drew this and I did that, and this happened and this, that, and the other," and it's just he's name dropping everybody. He just doesn't care.
Sadly, that guy died that made that. John Schnepp, I think was his name.
Yeah,
he passed away. He was one of the people from Collider that I considered really quality. So. So let's see. We got up next, Logan Michael. I'll check that out for sure. Like I said, I took the screenshot. Chim247 says, "How about a Broken Lizard marathon, Kendo?"
I'm down.
Jeez, man, that's
You don't have to convince me on that one.
But okay. But do we include puddle jumpers?
It's Puddle Cruiser.
No.
Puddle Cruiser. Sorry, whatever the hell it is. I'm sorry.
And I don't know. I would say probably not because one, that's not very widely available. And two, that was them still trying to find their feet.
All right. So what would be the three movies then?
Obviously, Super Troopers, Beer Fest.
Yeah.
Slam and Salmon?
Super Troopers 2. I really like Super Troopers 2.
It was good. It was really
Do we
good.
want to just bookend it? Super Troopers 1, Beer Fest, and Super Troopers 2?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
If we're just going to do 3.
That'd be a fun day.
Yeah. Because as I say, Club Dread is all right. It's not their
It's a
best
little
work.
underrated, but yeah, it's they were kind of riding high on the Super Troopers fame with that one.
Yeah. I was going to say, the Slam and Salmon is actually really fun. I do like that one quite a bit.
We can talk about it. We might have to replace Super Troopers 2 with the Slam because I finally saw that a couple of years ago with Hillary, and I love the Slam and Slam.
Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan is just amazing in that movie.
He's so good.
Oh, they did an episode of Friday vs. Jason vs. Ash. God damn it! Oh, I
Dude,
love that episode.
The Cornetto trilogy would be an excellent choice that I would love to check out for the third film because I love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
We can still watch at World's End. I mean, I think that's probably. Yeah, I mean, we should definitely keep that one in there. If anything, we could talk about how that was the beginning of the end for my love of Simon Pegg.
We could also rearrange those movies and watch them in any order we want. We don't have to go in, release order.
True.
That's true.
I could get really drunk in the first one. No, I should get really drunk through Shaun of the Dead. We'll end with Hot Fuzz. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like this name of this movie, Freddy versus Krueger. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for catching that one. Wander says, Jeff, I finally got that damn 6 Chaos Emerald. Man, I got so excited I couldn't even say it right. I am happy for you, man. I think it was yesterday we were talking about how you booted up Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dream. Oh, you said GameCube. So yes, I'm glad you found it though. Now I want to play some video games even more.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been I downloaded the Uncharted collection. Been playing. I'm on Nathan.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Uncharted 2 right now. The first one was a lot of fun. I mean, like the story is really good too. The games are a lot of fun. I'm really digging it.
There is some when you go to the Mayan or whatever the South American temple towards the end of the second one, it's fucking fantastic. And then the third one, I think the third one ends on the boat. No, whatever one ends on the big cruise liner ship. Dude. I played through those the end of 2018. Holy shit, were those great.
Yeah. Those games are really awesome.
Speaking of games, I wanted to talk about this real quick because two things with this whole virus situation. So first off, the Xbox Series X graphics source code has been reportedly stolen, and it's being ransomed for $100 million.
Listen, motherfucker. People always, listen. Fucking IT security is fucking huge. There was one of the power companies in my town. Border War Light, fucking, they got ransomware and they had to pay $500,000
Ooh.
in Bitcoin or some crazy shit.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they got so fucked up. They came to our building to like see our whole security setup because they didn't even have really good physical security. So they had
What?
no idea how someone got in. So for fucking the Xbox source code, holy
For the
shit.
new Xbox that's not even out yet.
Dude, someone's losing their fucking pension over this shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's insane because because like somebody needs to like have a penetration test with that other company and figure out what the hell happened, because if they didn't even have good like frontline security, what the hell? Like, come the fuck on, man. Jeez.
I mean, and again, I'm sure that whoever cracked them was they weren't fucking Jethro in the basement of some fucking Nebraska house, but goddamn, man, fuck.
I'm just laughing about that. Now, I brought that up just because I thought it was a good laugh. But during the beginning of this crisis, GameStop was staying open because they were considering themselves essential to the landscape. You know, we need grocery stores, we need pharmacies, we need GameStop. One of these things is not
Right.
like clearly we don't need pharmacies. You can eat and you can go to GameStop. Everything else doesn't matter. But no, I have good news. Well, good news is subjective, but I have news. So GameStop to permanently close over 300 stores.
Oof.
Oh my god.
For those in the chat,
So they're finally dead. They're finally dead.
they're going away.
Oh my god.
Now, I want to know, does anyone in the chat, and you guys as well, has anyone here been harmed by GameStop? And I don't mean harmed as in like a physical way, but have you ever been screwed over financially by GameStop?
Oh, dude, everybody.
Yes.
Every time you enter a GameStop, you're gonna get screwed. You have gotten screwed immediately.
Kendo, tell me your I got screwed over by GameStop story. Folks in the chat, feel free to chime in with telling us how GameStop screwed you and where they touched you on the doll.
So about 7 or 8 years ago, I decided to go buy a Nintendo Wii because I hadn't gotten one yet, and I was like, I think I want to get a Wii because I want to play a couple of the Zelda games on Wii that I had missed. And so I went in there and I bought a used Wii, and I played it for about 4 months. And then I was like, I hate this controller. I hate the way it plays. I just don't want to deal with this shit. I'm just going to go trade it in to GameStop and just get my $6 worth of trade-in credit and buy something else. So I take it back to GameStop. I carried it in one of the GameStop refurbished boxes. And I say, yeah, I bought this here a few months ago. I just want to trade it in. The guy goes through it and then he says, oh, we can't take this back. Why not? Well, there's this piece of hardware here. This is not the original, fucking little sensor thing. It's a second market, blah, 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 blah. Something or another. They couldn't take it back because the one of the parts wasn't, meant for the Wii. It was like the Mad Cats. It'd be like if it was a Mad Cats. And I was like, well, you sold it to me like this. I was like, in fact, here's the receipt. I believe you were the actual guy that sold it to me. And we just went back and forth for about 30 minutes, and he just refused to take it back because it had a non-Nintendo little sensor thing on there, to the point where I just told the guy to go fuck himself, and then I went and sold it for like $25. So I got more back than I probably would have got from GameStop.
Nick, you got one of those stories?
No, but I would try to fuck over GameStop a lot. Whenever I would like buy a used game and then I was done with it, and I was like, I'm never gonna play this again. I would take off the used sticker and all the shit that like they had on there and sell it back to them for whatever I could get. I remember when I think it was I think the Xbox 360, whenever it was having those problems where the red ring of death. I helped like 3 or 4 friends of mine buy new Xboxes, change over the stickers with the serial code, and send it back to GameStop for a refund. I think even when I think Burger King came out with some 360 games, and you could turn those in for credit as well. So I did shit like that. But yeah, my whole thing was like fucking them over because I just hate them in general. I've always heard horror stories, so I was like, how can I fuck them over for the rest of my life every day of the week if I can, kind of thing. So yeah, I didn't like them. I mean, if you're employed there and you had to work there, I'm sorry that sucks, but hey, man, it's a shit company. What can I say?
Dion, any of those horror stories?
Oh, for sure. I bought Quake when they put it on PlayStation 3. I bought it from Meyer. Fucking hated it, so I went to return it in Meyer. They said, "What? We can just give you a brand new copy. That's best we can do." And I said, "That's fine. Give me a brand new." So it was still in the package. And then I took it to GameStop immediately right after. I said, "Hey, how much can I get for this?" I came up with some shit about, I think, I was like, "Oh, well," and the motherfucker told me $7 cash. It's a brand new copy that I spent $35. Give you $7 cash or $10 in store credit. And I was just like, "Fucking excuse me." I mean, it had the wrap. It was a brand new copy. It hadn't been unopened yet. And yeah, best we can do is $7 cash or $10 in store credit. I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna get for? You don't have anything in here for $10. It's a brand new copy of the game that you're gonna sell full price." Well, sorry, we can't take it because it wasn't from here. I'm like, it's untouched. It's wrapped up still. It's brand new. You can put the brand new sticker on it. Yeah. Sorry, I can't give you full price for it. I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
My favorite thing about GameStop is you go in there the day a game is released. They've got the new copies there for $59.99, and they magically have a bunch of used copies for $55.99. It's like, really? The game came out today.
Yeah.
Tell me, really have that many used copies?
Yeah, that was always a weird thing. Like, how did that happen? How did they get the used copies for a little bit less? Like, what was that whole shtick that they had?
Well, I would always say you should get the used copies because they have a 7-day return policy.
Oh yeah.
So you go through,
Right.
let's say, I don't know, Call of Duty, whatever comes out, you get a used copy, you run through. This is back before everything's a digital download, so you're screwed. Like, I remember hearing people talk about how they went to go buy a game at GameStop with the DLC and stuff that was supposed to be included. Oh, it's code's redeemed. Oh, well, sorry, you just have to repurchase it. But it was like supposed to be in the box of a brand new copy of the game. And it just all kinds of shit happens with GameStop. I feel bad for the workers at GameStop. Like, I'm never happy if someone's out of a job. But for a corporation, I don't mind GameStop going away. The only thing I like from GameStop is getting action figures there because they're easier to find. But now they want to charge you $30 for a $20 figure, and I say no, thank you.
Yeah, because I mean, I think because
ThinkGeek
went under, I think, a couple of years ago, and they became part of them. And I was like, ThinkGeek died like, I mean, they said they'd been around for 10 years, but they died like 3 years into their run because they used to have cool, unique shit, and then they started getting, I don't know, companies started shoving shit down their throat to make for everybody to sell or whatever, and it wasn't fun anymore. They didn't have anything that was really cool. It was just dumb shit.
Well, that, and they kept but GameStop got to fucking scam their employees. So that was when I was like, for sure, very glad to see them fucking die at the wayside, because they were putting on sales requirements and fucking them in terms of overtime and all types of shit. Because if there's right now there's a short list of companies that have killed themselves, GameStop is definitely on the way out. Fuck them.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, them trying to say like they're essential during this time really bothered me. I'm like, I'm not like, I'm doing the part, doing what I got to do, but like in no way do I think GameStop.
Yeah, because I think the CEO was like, no, stay open, and he tried to file for like, essential business, whatever it was, and then like he got caught, and now the government's like, well, since you tried this, we're gonna shut down your whole fucking company.
Check this out right here. This is a notice of closure from Governor Tom Wolf. I don't know what state. Does it say the state? No. So there we go. GameStop fought the law, and the law won.
Jeez, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know they after they tried to stay open as essential and realized that they were going to get their hands slapped, they dialed it back to curbside pickup. Like you could buy stuff and you could show up to the door and they'd hand it off to you, but I don't know if that's worked out all well that for them either.
No, man, they screwed up hard, and they were trying to get they're trying to get a little bit of extra money when this whole thing happened. And they just picked the wrong event, the wrong time, and just totally screwed themselves. So
Yeah, dude. They just, trying to make a quick buck, and this is what happens when you fuck your consumers over. So,
and you have been for years. I remember you had to what is it, pay for the membership card, and then if you had that, they would give you a little bit more on returns or some shit. But it was only like between $1 and $3 more.
Yep, and the membership was $60 a month.
Oh, was it really? Holy shit! Okay,
It got up to that bad. I remember I bought it and then they said, well, it's just $10. When you buy 3 months, and this is 2010, 2011, maybe 2012, and then it was then they canceled a bunch of people's memberships without telling them. So when you went into the fucking GameStop and for the point system, their shitty point system, they're like, oh, your subscription ended, but you can reactivate today for $60, and then it's $60 a month afterwards. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I mean, if it was $60 for a year, then that might be okay. But you got to have better shit going on.
I mean, it wasn't for the whole time. I remember it was, at first it was, $10 to sign up, then it was like $60 for a year. But I mean, at one point, I specifically remember them being like, yeah, it's like $60 a month. Now, I don't know if that was company wide or if that was just, depending on, their shady stuff. I wouldn't be surprised they were saying that, but I got rid of it. It was like, yeah, it's $60 a month. I was like, dude, come on now.
Yeah, screw that, man. Not gonna happen.
So, like I said, I don't take pleasure in any of the anyone losing a job, even douchey actors. I'm like, well, unless it's like a big time actor. Let's say Tom Cruise lost out for saying something stupid. I'm like, well, you're Tom Cruise. You're worth a couple $100 million. You're fine. Your kids will eat. But I have a lot of friends that have worked at GameStop. Plus, all the people that worked at my local GameStop were good people. I've never really encountered too many douchey ones at my local stores. So
no, I have here, man. It's just been like asshole after asshole. Always, like whenever they change managers, it's always just some like dickhead manager who's like 24, 25 who thinks like it's like I'm a manager of a GameStop. I own this world. It's like, no, you don't. You're a manager of a GameStop. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So let's see what our chat is saying. Bikini 90 has a suggestion. What about a Tyler Perry trilogy drunk stream?
No.
I want to watch a movie.
I'm busy that day.
How about Medea Goes to Mars? Would you guys watch that?
No,
I'm busy that day.
How much you paying?
Irma Lerdum and Spurs. Let's see. We also have our friend 007 Cloud who says, Christina Hendricks, Hellboy? I'm in.
Well, yeah, we all are.
My GoFundMe starts Monday, and we're gonna need a lot of money to get that shit going.
Well, I mean, Hollywood's not working right now. We'll just take some our channel funds and be like, all right, Chris.
there you go. I got a green screen and some lights in the camera. We can do this.
Yeah, we're gonna remake Hellboy, or we're gonna make another episode of Firefly, and you're gonna play that character again.
That's fine.
Stone Cold Jeremy says, seriously, Jeff, how could you have gone this long without seeing Tombstone? Well, Stone Cold Jeremy, I apologize. I'd like to make up for not seeing Tombstone by seeing Tombstone. I just didn't grow up with anyone that liked Westerns. I didn't see the Dollars trilogy till I was in my 20s, and I love those films. I really like The Magnificent Seven. I like True Grit. I'm into Westerns. I just have to watch them. Now, I don't want isn't Gene Autry in Westerns?
Yeah, but those are like really old-timey ones.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the old-timey ones. I'll do like Eastwood, maybe a John Wayne one here and there, but I do want to watch what are considered the great ones. So,
if it's John Wayne, you got to do True Grit, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember, Dion, on our first or second episode when John Wayne called into the show?
I do remember that. That was pretty crazy. I was like, man, your Genghis Khan sucked.
Yes, and it caused a lot of people to die.
That is the craziest story in the history of cinema, in my opinion. Do you know that one, Nick?
No, I don't. What is that? What happened?
So they were filming, I think it was The Searchers. Whatever. They were filming the Genghis Khan.
It was the Conquerors.
Conquer. So they're filming this movie out in the desert. It turns out it was out in the desert where they did nuclear weapons testing.
Oh, shit. Okay. That story I know. But yeah, I've heard of that. Oh, my God.
And then the best, not the best, but the most tragic part is they film it there, and then for scene consistency, they bring the dirt back, the irradiated dirt from the desert to the set and film for more weeks on end. And I don't know how many people died from that film, but it's crazy.
It ended up being like
didn't they like
80% of the entire staff or something crazy like that. Maybe, probably not 80, but it was a crazy number of the staff got cancer.
But yeah, I've heard very varying things. Either they invited the whole crew to watch the blast of the thing, or they invited just him. I was unaware of that. I think unaware of that detail, but like I know that the dirt was like highly rated because they were just starting testing of those things, but in the desert. So yeah, I mean, that's some really horrible luck there.
Let's see. Bikini 90 says, I know Dion's more of a car person out of the four, but what about a double stream of Rush Hour and Ford versus Ferrari? Or sorry, Rush and Ford versus Ferrari.
Ooh.
I loved Ford versus Ferrari.
That'd be great.
It was very good.
Ooh, that'd be great. I think, oh my God, that would be great. Ford versus Ferrari was great. I loved Rush. We'd either have to come up with another great car movie or just do
Gone in 60 seconds.
Just add Bullet.
Ooh,
that's even better.
Might have to just do that. Just add Bullet, just Rush, Ford vs Ferrari, and then Bullet, and then do that because that's fucking. Whew, that'd be fucking fine, boys.
Sure. Is Rush the film that stars Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, he plays Niki Lauda.
Yeah, he gets burnt or whatever.
No, he doesn't. The other dude, his rival, is the one that burned. And then they hit each other. So I can't pronounce the dude, so I'm not even going to try. But he gets into a fucking car accident, and then they become friends, and then they race again at Le Mans. And race, and he goes, was it Niki Lauda? You're right. No, you're right, Mr. V. You're right. But and so he's like, yo, you need to race because you were there. And so they race as friends against each other. And it's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Yeah, Rush 2013. Yeah, it was F1 racing, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, yep, the stock cars, yeah.
Yeah.
The Formula cars, yep.
By the way, the movie is Talladega Nights: The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. That's the movie. Ooh, baby,
I'm busy that day.
Shake and bake, motherfucker.
Don't worry, I don't want to watch Talladega Nights. I saw it in theaters one time, and that was 14 years ago.
I fucking love Talladega Nights, man. It's so bad, but it's so good.
It's
I will scissor kick you in the neck, Chip.
Poor old Chip. Apparently your internet connection is pretty shitty, Dion, to the audience. So,
oh really?
Yeah. Now you sound great.
Well, fuck, you guys haven't been breaking up at all.
Well, StreamYards does have a PSA out that says, "Hey, if your stream is shitty, it's not our fault."
Thanks.
Awesome. There's a big yellow box that pops up on StreamYards.
I don't know. Maybe make your maybe invest your money better into making your software a little bit more stable.
The internet is being massively taxed with all the people at home now. So
Yeah,
it's not really their fault. Like, hey, we're not working. It's the internet.
we need to call Al Gore. He invented the internet.
Yeah, we need to call Spectrum and fucking Xfinity and be like, yo, fucking, let a little bit more out. All right, get the fuck over it.
Okay.
Hey man, listen. I hope every fucking politician that voted for that shit hope their internet's getting bogged down too. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I agree, man. Fuck them.
Right in the ass. We also have our friend Joey Bryant, who says Big Trouble in Little China back to back with Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child.
Ooh.
Wait, no. And then the third movie is Rush Hour.
Right. Don't you ever touch a black man's radio?
Yep.
Plus, like whoever gonna argue with Jackie Chan dropping the N-word. Come on.
Oh god.
Too good.
What's up, Dion? Anyway,
what the hell did you just say?
What's up, Dion? People are like, "Oh my god, no." I do like both of those movies. Out of the two that were listed by Joey Bryant, what do you guys prefer, Big Trouble in Little China or The Golden Child?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Listen, I love The Golden Child, but Big Trouble in Little China all day.
Yeah, I think we're all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Once again, love The Golden Child. Watched it recently. Still a good movie, but it's just it's not as fun and funny as Big Trouble in Little China.
Sheaf Burger, thank you very much. American Pie gender swapped would last 2 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah, it really would. It's like I can't.
So it would okay. So it would be 4 women, who don't want to get fucked on prom night, who are worried about that, and who I guess beat up the football team or try to go against them or something, or I don't know. That's all it would be.
I don't know, but I want James. Oh God, what's his name? Jim is the character's name.
Jason Biggs.
I want Jason Biggs to play like the principal. No, Jason Biggs should play the girl's dad.
Oh my God! Yes.
Basically, what you do is it's all the cast of American Pie had nothing but daughters, and they remake the first movie.
If you make that joke in the beginning, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
We also have Christopher Richshot, who says, I am watching all the films based on Philip K. Dick's work while everything is shut down. That's an excellent choice.
Nice.
I've seen A Scanner Darkly. I've seen Blade Runner. I've seen, I don't even know what other Philip K. Dick films are. So, let's see, Philip K. Dick films. We got Total Recall, seen it, obviously, duh. Haven't seen Minority Report. Haven't seen The Adjustment Bureau. I think I saw Paycheck.
Oh God, Paycheck.
Is that the one with Charlie Sheen's brother?
No, that's the one with Ben Affleck.
Paycheck. I don't fucking remember that.
Yeah, it's from the year 2003. Was it John Woo?
Ben Affleck, where he can like see back in time or something, and he has this bag of like a handful of just like pocket change items that affect who the outcome of what's going to happen to him. It's him and Uma Thurman.
Huh.
Yeah,
Uma Thurman.
It's I've seen Imposter. That was a weird movie.
And then finally, a Mel Gibson trilogy. We could just do all the Lethal Weapons. That'd be a great.
I'm about to say just Lethal Weapons.
Yeah, we'll just do Lethal Weapons.
3.
And then finally, our last super chat of the evening comes from our friend Benito Martinez, who says, Sup, I am late, but I'm here. How is everyone? Well, we are all well, Benito. I wish you could have joined us earlier, but don't worry, folks. Unlike the Fandom Menace Tonight streams, which go unlisted due to algorithm reasons, World Class Bullshitters is the podcast that this channel is built upon. So as you can see, they all stay listed, and we'd like you to all go back and check them out. And if you're here tonight, folks, make sure you come back next week at the same time. We noticed a lot of people weren't getting notifications, so this week's show had a much smaller turnout, but it was a fun show. There were a lot of spicy meatballs this week. Dion and I said some shit we wouldn't normally say, so there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Quarantine edition.
Yeah,
Nick wins though. He's fucking
for sure. He started.
Yeah.
He started hot.
Yeah. If you're female and you ain't getting a lot of dudes buying your OnlyFans, start a podcast because reasons.
By the way, our friend Justin Proper said 666 people watching. Yes, it was
Mark of the
Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our fourth horseman?
Well,
aren't we the 4 horsemen?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Fuck, dude. Fuck, there's 3 of you. Fuck. Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
Dion can't count because of the quarantine.
Good job.
Nope.
by the way, Dion, next week during WrestleMania, I'm going to text you the entire time because we're not watching it together.
Oh my
I
God.
know, dude. I think I'm gonna go over to Jay. And that this is bullshit.
So that is the show for this week, folks. So Nick, before we go, do you want to plug your
Yeah, well, give me 1 second. Let me get this set up.
Hey,
Motherfucker, we do this every week.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Don't you?
There
how
we
are
go.
you
There we go. There we
surprised
go. There we
every
go.
week?
No. I had it going. I just had to press the.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
share
I'm joking.
thing.
I know.
Don't
No, we're not.
diss me, all right. I'm in quarantine. I'm not happy. Right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I made a movie.
He fucking shows up screaming about butt plug potatoes, but he can't get his screen shared.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the quarantine, I was a filmmaker.
Back in 2000.
I made a movie with my good friend Richard Tanner. It's his fourth movie called Mother News Presents Once Upon a Nightmare. It is a horror anthology that also centers around some fairy tales that we go real dark with and try to make them a little bit more manageable. I directed a segment. I also helped shoot a lot of the stuff. Jeff is in one of the segments as well. He makes a cameo. We do have the Kickstarter that's still going for 14 more days as well. Anything you can give, which I mean, do what you can. We'd love to see you help us out. If you can, please share the campaign. It is on Kickstarter. It is Mother News Presents Once Upon a Nightmare. It is an anthology horror movie. Please help us out. Also, me and Kendra did something wonderful last night. We did our first drunk commentary for my personal channel, Real Independent Productions, Real with 2E because film pun. We did a drunk commentary for Space Babes from Outer Space. And it was wonderful. We had a damn good time doing it. We had a damn good time watching it. If you go to the links of that video, which you can see on the screen, there are with the link you can go buy the movie or go rent it and watch the movie along with our commentary as well. We have a good time. Trust me, you need it right now. There's lots of titties in that movie, lots of wonderful jokes, lots of bodily fluids and all the other things like that. Definitely go watch it. It's a good goddamn time.
All right. Well, yes, watch me in a film. Better than any internet gas you'll find. So, sorry, didn't want to drop Kendra from there. Sorry. So, folks, this is episode 212 of World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night, we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit a thumbs up on the way out and let us know that you like it. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us tonight. I will be back Monday with Fandom Menace tonight with Jeff Hicks. You can catch me on the Mindless Entertainment stream. I will drop the link in the chat right now for everyone. And we're going to go record after hours for Patreon. So if you're a patron of this channel and you love what we do, and there's a ton of you out there, we'd like to thank all the new ones. We're going to go record after hours. So from all of us here, World Class Bullshitters, thank you. And as always, go out into the world and be excellent to each other.
.com.
Make sure you guys catch our live streams in the future because they're going to be awesome and we'll be very drunk.
Fuck you, Zack Snyder.